Oh, hey! Who's this handsome fella and this other handsome fella and me?
And me. Who's the third
Guess
person here?
it's Abe.
Oh yeah,
Look at
this
him.
this mofo.
He's right there and he's. Oh, let me switch. Let's see if this even works. Switch to my close up real quick. I got a little Abe plushie.
That's adorable.
Ew. Hello. Follow me.
You know.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Well, yeah.
as you can see,
Are you? Yeah.
I am joined once again by Josh from Still Loading.
If you're not sick of me yet, you will be soon.
You will be. We said the same jokes in the Mortal Kombat
Episode
episode
that's
that's
not out
not out
yet.
yet. So if you remember this in the future, you'll see. Um, Today is a very special day for me. It is the 25th. Ah! Spoilers! That was the game. That was the whole game. It's the 25th
That
anniversary
was
of
the whole
this
game. Yes.
this masterpiece, Oddworld Abe's Odyssey. If you know me in real life, I never shut up about this game. And I'm going to continue to not shut up about this game. While Josh plays it for the very first time, and we'll probably die a lot. I'm just
Oh
gonna
yeah.
let you know right now. You're probably gonna die a lot.
I'm looking forward to it.
The back of the box in this game says you have infinite lives and you'll need every last one of them.
I mean, we when we were testing it out beforehand, it definitely seems that way. There's a lot of trial and error, which isn't always my favorite type of game design, but we'll see how this goes. I
Yeah.
remember you're a big fan of this because of the lore of the world, right?
Yes. Yeah, and we'll get a big chunk of that once you hit begin. It'll be a really good cutscene that still holds up. I feel like the graphics of the pre-rendered cutscenes still hold up today. They look so good, and I love the art style of it. It's just so gritty and weird, and I can't wait for you to experience it. So without further ado, we'll not just sit here on the title screen. We can start playing, and I'll just gush about the game, and then I can give you as much help as or as little as you want, and show you secrets, or just let you kind of blindly flail through through this game.
This will be an experience, most certainly. All
That's
right,
why it's called the experience point.
there we go. Okay, so
All right,
ready?
who's
I'll
ready?
count down since it'll be a little bit off on with the delay
All right,
from
sounds
chit
good.
chatting. All right, so five, four, three, three and a half. No, two. I went up technically. 3 to 3.5. Two. All right, one.
I'll do my best not to recite every last word of this cutscene.
This looks like something out of the Sonic SatAM cartoon.
It wishes.
Blue Street.
Street Spy.
Wait, what is? Is it just?
Hey, it's the biggest
Oh, I have
meat
to listen.
processing plant on Oddworld. I used to work here. Well, I was really a slave, like all the others.
You're right. The CG actually doesn't like it holds up decently well because it's all like inanimate objects, so
Hmm.
it doesn't look too off brand. Rupture Farms.
It's the shirt I'm wearing.
That's me. My name is Abe.
That's me.
I was Employee of the Year.
Look at those shoulder
Now
muscles.
I'm dead meat. I crossed the meanest boss in the world. Mullet the Gluckin. My whole life changed in just one day.
It's so messed up that their mouth is
I was
stitched shut.
working with
I know.
at Rupture Farm.
Well, it's actually just him, just his mouth, and there's lore to that which I can get into after this.
Oh.
I love this setup. This is one of my favorite opening
We used
cutscenes.
to make meat munchies. Until the meaches were through.
Until Meeches.
We still made pearmite pies.
But
And we made some good crab cakes too.
Mm.
Whenever you stop.
I thought I had a good job, but that was before I knew. How we'd make new and tasty, I was still to find. The truth, it turned out. Now that would blow my mind. The Gluckins were scared, 'cause profits were grim. Hermites and scrabs had been turning
Teaching
up
us to
tin.
hate capitalism since 1997.
Yeah. What are you doing, man?
I can see why you like this as a kid.
Right.
Cool. He had a plan. This new kind of meat. It was us.
It was us.
The insane maniacal laughter.
I know.
I just had to escape. I just had to be free. And I didn't even know I had a destiny. So, get me out of here!
I like it. I like the setup.
Yeah. Abe.
So clearly we get captured at one point because this is all a flashback.
Yeah, that's right. Very astute. All right, it just drops you right in.
Just trying to... Z is action. That's sneak. Shift is run.
Yeah, pretty much whenever you get to a new area, the stuff that it tells you on the little leaderboards in the back is usually pertinent. Usually.
Alright, so viewers, the only reason I even know any semblance of where I'm going is because this is the section we played through for testing.
Yeah, we got up to about here and maybe the next screen.
It
Just
was
in,
a little bit further than this, yeah.
yeah.
So with this, you go, then hold Alt, and you sneaky sneak on by.
Gives you sneaky sneak. It's like it's a stealth platformer action game. There's usually
It
multiple.
reminds me kind of like a Prince of Persia type of vibe.
Yeah, or like flashback. Oh,
Oh no.
he killed your friend. He killed him.
No, I didn't. He killed him. He shot.
That's what I
without
said.
Even having to look. Casualties 1.
Casualties.
Oh, no.
Employees, 98. There's 98 of those guys in this whole game.
How many did you lose in your playthrough?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you. I mean, which playthrough? My original, I had no idea what I was doing. I just kind of dicked around. It was fun to get these guys killed.
That's
but then
nice of you.
yeah, of course. I mean, I was also like 8 when this game came out, so yeah,
I
jeez.
think this is about. Yeah, this is where we. Oh yeah, I remember. Hold on.
Yeah. So there's multiple different ways to solve all these little puzzles, and there's so many different, somewhat branching paths. But I will let you discover.
I thought I had one more step.
That's right. Every time you get onto a screen and it does the little like green diamond, that's a checkpoint.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so they're pretty forgiving. Ah, this scene gave me anxiety as a kid.
Well, it's because like you can't. Okay, so real talk, this scene right here, I don't think is. I like the puzzle well enough, but the visuals are awful because it's impossible to. You can't focus on when things are dropping.
Yeah, I like that it makes you like anxious though. It's just like it adds to the stakes of that part. Ah, yes, and so here, see if you can get it first try. Nice. There's these bombs that you have to push the button when they turn green, and if you don't, you get explode. So, in 1997, ow,
There we go.
my uncle,
Oof.
who is a graphic designer and an artist and a general creative person, got me this video game on computer just because the cover looked wacky and weird and cool, and he thought I would like it. It very quickly became my very favorite video game of all time. Ugh! Nope. Oh no! The meat shield.
I made it.
Yeah. I had never played anything like this. It was so dark and gritty, but also kind of goofy. Like what?
Trying to see where I was.
Can you just hit 7 for me real quick? Yeah, this is a game where you can fart on command. And it has nothing to do with anything. Oh yeah, these guys will talk to you if you...
Wait.
There's a...
Okay, so that just turned off the barrier there, so there's nothing down the lower level I need.
Is there?
Oh, jeez.
I just love the... Yeah, so like it's so gritty and like... Ooh, like when you get ground up by the meat saw, it just like obliterates you. And like... So this game came out in 1997. Like, for reference, like other games I was playing was like Ocarina of Time, like GoldenEye, like Final Fantasy VII sometimes, you know, and a lot of stuff of that era was like big and explosions and like how much stuff can you kill, and this was like a change of pace for me where it was like there's
I'm an idiot.
yeah, like there's puzzles and it's like it's a point. It's like it's a it's a puzzle game. There's platforming. It's a little more precise. The point of the game is to like, you know, rescue like your fellow people because like they're trying to get ground up and killed. Like you're basically like, oh, all my people are slaves essentially, and it was just like about it's about empathy and like you're not this big muscly guy. Nice. You're not this big muscly character or like a, you know, pointy haired anime super soldier with a gigantic sword that's just gonna obliterate everything. You're this little skinny guy that has to like sneak around and outsmart the enemies and like, you know, slip around in the shadows, and it was just a totally different experience for me. And it like changed the way that like it was the first time that I was like, oh, not every video game has to be like crazy over the top. Ooh. Like it can be subtle. I love the sounds these guys make with their like robot legs.
I don't.
You don't?
No, it's just because it's scary.
Woo! Yeah, you gotta watch out. They'll get you.
You better not cry. You better not tell anyone.
Botched eye surgery. Says, love this game. Stayed up until the AM with mates on a Friday jamming this. You need to save at least 50 of them to get the good ending. Yeah, so There are
Alright,
multiple
yeah.
endings.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
make sure I
assume
escape.
I'm gonna assume botched eye surgery since you said Mach that you're in the UK. For some reason, I don't know what it is, but the English love this game. I had a friend growing. I had a friend growing up. Him and his brother were from the UK, and they like this was their life, and that's how we bonded when I was in like third or fourth grade or whatever that was. And for some reason, like I see a lot of people on like the forums online and in the groups and stuff on Reddit and Facebook. So many people are from the UK, and I always wondered why that was. I mean, it does kind of have that like oddball sense of humor, kind of like like Wallace and Gromit or something like that. So maybe that's it. I don't know if you have some insight on that botched eye surgery.
Oh,
New Zealand. Okay, so non-Americans. Maskew says, moral of the story, you relate.
oh.
Yeah. Maskew says, moral of the story is you relate on a spiritual level to a skinny creeper lurking in the shadows. Only in high school. That was a phase that I outgrew pretty quick.
I see what I have to do. Alright. I feel like this could be a completely off perception. I feel like this style of game is a lot more like it's, and not in a bad way. It's a oh, hold on.
Gonna shave your booty with that thing. It's so close.
Damn it. I was facing the wrong way and I had to turn before I could go. It feels like I know they were saying they're from Australia, but to me this feels like a more European style platformer, and I don't know why that is. Like,
Yeah.
Genuinely, I can't give you like a type, like this type of game design you would see in Europe or something like that. I don't know.
Huh.
It
That's
just feels
interesting,
like
'cause-
that to me. I'm
because
trying
they're
not to be
from-
off of that perception.
I mean, they're from the West Coast of the U.S., so it's not even like it was made over there. I don't know. And I will also.
Oh yeah, but just because it was made in the U.S. doesn't mean it can't have like European platformer sensibilities.
True. Yeah.
Like this isn't the right example, but like in the '80s, like isometric platformers were huge over in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it! It's wrong.
Something that might help is your rolling speed is the same speed as your running speed. So if you crouch and then roll through it, it'll be just as fast, and it won't hit you as early.
I have more of a window. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Just casually walks into the slow one. I can't even tell you how many times I've done that.
See, this is good though. So
I don't think he saw you. So what I will say is the talking things are crucial to.
Oh, hold on. What are the?
Pretty much all you need for right now is 1, 2, and 3. Just you got to say hello first to get their attention. Okay.
He's in the. Oh wait, no, he's right there.
He was like kind of getting stuck in between the screens.
There we go. He's right there. Okay. So then I have to run over, and Z is that. Okay.
There you go. Oh no.
Bullshit. I think I have to hide in the shadows completely, and then remember the spot where the dude, the guy was sitting.
Yeah. I think when the Slig, which is the little squid guys with the guns, when he comes running in, I think he stays there on purpose for you to
Yeah.
hit the thing.
Okay, so it's right in line with the numbers. Got it.
Yeah, it's right where the other guy's standing, which is why it's like, I assumed the first time, I think I was looking at my phone at the chat, did you kill this guy the first time by pulling the switch?
Yep.
Yeah. It does such a good job of like giving
He
you
did
the
not
trial and
make it
error.
out of there.
Yeah. It does such a good job of like
Okay.
slowly introducing you to things and like letting you make mistakes. Because it's like, again, with the infinite lives, if you had a set number of lives and it was like, oh, you just failed, ooh, then you'd be screwed.
It's lining that
Okay.
stupid thing up.
So he was lined up, but they can hear you. So you took a step.
No, I was still. But the problem was that I wasn't in the shadows still. Like I needed to stay in the shadows, and I was trying to get back in, and I went too far.
Okay. I think if I remember correctly,
I need to use the slig at the start and run down here with him and shoot this one. I don't know what's the slig.
so the sligs are the guys with the guns. I wasn't sure like how much to like tell you, but like one of the easier ways to do this is if you hold circle or not circle 0 on the keyboard, you'll do the chant thing and you can possess these guys with the guns. It's like a whole nother element to the game, but there's an earlier one in the level that you can come all the way, you can bring him all the way here and then you can just shoot that guy as an alternative. You can do what you're doing, it's just you can also possess.
You stupid! Hide in the shadows.
Oh, he's in the shadows.
No, because I got shot here last time.
That's because
I was standing still.
you took a step.
No. Two attempts ago. Last attempt I was stepping. 2 attempts ago I was standing still.
Okay. If you're
And he shot me.
if you're on the same spot as the lever, they'll see you. But you can, if you take a step.
No, and I was right here.
Okay.
He could still see. I'm telling you, I was not moving.
Okay.
The last attempt, you're 100% right. I was trying to position myself in the shadow right here, and I kept screwing it up. I was right here, and that's when he shot me.
Okay.
Wait, so you can possess people?
Yeah, I'll show you that. Oh, not what. You
You're
can't
not
be.
helpful.
You can't be on the same plane. I was gonna save this for later because you technically don't need to do it yet. But
He's saying use the slig from over here.
well, this one you can't get because, or you might be able to actually.
Forgot.
Oh no! He just killed that guy for no reason. So if you sneak to the left, in the shadows again, and be on the left side of the screen, get that guy to see you, and then run to the left, you might be able to get on that platform that's above.
What?
So sneak to the left here, sneak through the shadows like you did. Oop, no. He saw you.
That doesn't help.
You
He's
might
facing that way. There's nothing I can do.
He might not turn around. Sometimes they turn left and right, but he might be stuck in that direction.
All right. You know, I'm just going to try what I was doing.
Yeah, I would just do that. The easiest way to do it is to possess the one that you killed with the saw, because you're up on another level, on a higher level where they can't get you. Okay.
All right. So it's waiting. See, I didn't move that time.
Yeah, I don't know how he can see you.
It's because I'm not completely in the shadow. There's a little bit of light there.
Well, there's other times later in the game where it's a lot more forgiving, where it's like you're not totally sure if you're in the shadow and they still won't see you. So I've never seen that happen. You may just have to time it so that you pull the switch right before he enters the screen.
That may be it. All right, we'll try that then.
Okay.
Wait,
All right.
Yeah. I'm really not sure why he can see you there.
Oh God.
That feels like a bug to me. Like I've played this so much to know that like I know when you're in shadow and when you're not. And you're definitely in shadow, so I don't know why it's not working. I will also tell you that this is extra guys and extra things to save. This is you don't have to do this puzzle to continue.
Now I'm pot committed. Mousetrip says it's not a bug.
It's not a bug? I don't know how they
I'm
can
not in the.
I don't know how
I'm
they
in the
can see
shadows
you.
here. Well, I'm completely invisible right here, but I'm semi-visible right here.
Right, but there's other times in the game where you are more visible than that and you'll be hidden. So I'm not sure.
Come on, you son. Why? I just want you to be alive. You know what? We're gonna enter, exit.
Oh, there are two different objects. One that changes the color of Abe, the color zone, the shadow zone, and an invisible
There we
zone
go.
that hides you from Sligs. Interesting.
Like this.
Yeah.
Then. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? I hit the
Yeah.
wrong button. No, so what happened? I hit like. It opened up my graphics card like menu.
Oh no. Really?
I was like, no, I'm gonna do it this time. I finally got him. Damn it. All right,
You might have to pull it like right before he comes onto the screen.
I don't think he saw me.
No, he didn't. If he didn't say anything, he didn't see you.
Hold on. I hit the action button.
You were
but I
standing
guess
on
I
it.
wasn't- That's bullshit.
When you come, like, you have to stop. You have to let go of run a little bit early because you'll kind of slide to a stop.
Yeah, no, I know that. That's why I'm trying to gauge it, but it's hard to figure. I'm not still. One, I'm playing on a mouse and keyboard, so it is a little hard to kind of gauge where the stop button is.
Yeah.
Or not where the stop button is, but like how it's a little bit different, you know.
Yeah. I actually prefer, probably because this is just how I played it. I prefer it on the mouse and keyboard. I got way better at that than when it came out on PlayStation controls.
All right. I apologize, viewers, that I'm really bad at this.
I know, I'm just like, ah! But I've also played this like 100,000 times, so. I'm enjoying seeing like somebody figure this stuff out for the first time. And you only got 2 of them killed so far.
No. You know what? Hold on. Can I like?
You can have them wait here.
There we go. All right. So hold on. That's where I need to be.
Yeah. So I would like let
So
go
let me
of the
just-
run like right after the board.
Okay. So hold on. All right. We'll try that. I hit. Oh my god.
You're
I
one.
hit forward. I hit forward and I guess he wasn't turned around.
Oh yeah. That's one thing you gotta keep a mental note of is like your position. Oh no! You did it.
Yeah. You're right though. If I can position it like right when I get up to like right when I You're saying use the mouse? I can't use the mouse on this version. Can I?
No, you
Doesn't
can't.
do anything. Whoa. That one you can just like walk under.
I know. I love his awkward like his saunter. Boop, 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 boop.
Wait,
Okay. They're so polite in this one. Nailed
There
it.
we go.
Nice job.
And the butterfly things are checkpoints, right?
No, those are where you send where you free these guys.
What?
So if
That
you,
out there.
I don't think there's anything out here. I mean, you can go through this to see a cool cutscene, but
So I did all that for nothing?
no. You'll see.
I do like the seamless integration of like the cutscenes into the gameplay.
Yeah, me too. That
That's really cool.
blew my mind as a kid.
Okay, so it's a travel thing to a different area. I see.
Yep. And as you'll
Are there gonna be
see,
bad guys there?
well, you
Can
can't
I go back?
you can't actually go through the door yet.
Oh. All right.
So all we did was
Back
see a cool
across it.
cutscene. But the chancing thing you can do with Zero, you can possess enemies and you can open portals. That's what those birds are portals.
Oh. Portals to where?
Freedom! You'll see. So if you hold... Oh, you scared him away. You're going to have to go back.
I wasn't sure how close I had to be.
Yeah. If you get too close, they fly away.
Oh, so
Yay.
they're free now.
Yep.
Oh.
So see how it
That's
says
probably cool.
see how it says 2 escapees
Yeah.
and 2 casualties? So now you see like, oh, you found that one. Or is that the one that you left there? Okay.
That's the one I left there.
Okay. Sometimes there's one hiding in shadows. So now you
Saw
see,
one earlier hiding in shadows.
yeah, you can hear them like scrubbing and cleaning. So now you can see how it's like, okay, I got through these saws, but now I have to get these guys through. So if you run or roll, they will also run.
I definitely am not getting that other guy through.
Well, so what I would say
Well, I'm sure there's something on the other side.
on the other side of what?
On the other side of this place. Like, oh, actually no. It would make more sense for me to take him this
Yes.
way.
Yep. So you can do the talking and you can do the chanting from anywhere else on the screen. You don't have to be like right up against it, just to let you know. So you can chant from like here.
Okay. Alright, so I've rescued a couple friends.
Yeah. So now the hard part, I don't want to say hard part, but now if you die here, you're going to lose all that progress though. So pull that switch. Just because I don't want you to die.
Oh.
No.
You made it sound like it was gonna stop.
It switches the speeds of them.
That I did not know that.
Well, you didn't stop long enough to watch.
I thought it stopped them.
Sometimes that's the thing with this game. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it just sometimes it doesn't.
Alright.
It'll trick you. Thank you for the follow, botched eye surgery. I hope your eye surgery is healing.
Oh, it's okay, I see. So now I have to do this thing again. But I figured it out this time, so...
Yeah. Here's hoping it's a little quicker for you.
Damn it.
Okay.
Whatever.
I feel like everything that I know is being challenged, but I feel like he should be safe there. Oh no, you're dead.
Damn it. I mistimed it.
Yeah.
Damn it. I'm...
What?
I don't know why you like this game, Andrew.
Well,
I don't know. I can see why it's entertaining. I'm just mad that I have to do this again. I
well,
don't have
again, you don't have to. You can just continue. There are more streamlined paths to just get to the end of the game, but as somebody, I don't want to say spoiled, but someone noted, there are multiple endings. So it's just like you can try to get as many as you want, and there's easy ones to save, and there's difficult ones to save. But you get a better chance of getting a good ending the more that you save.
Now you're up right up on me?
Wait,
Okay.
No, no.
That one was my own. I was trying to like see if I could get his attention faster, but I just got greedy.
Yeah.
That was all me. Probably could have gone like 2 times over there.
Hello.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
I told you there's one.
Really?
There's one in the shadows there.
There was 2 in the shadows. Because I...
No, there's just one.
Well, I know, but remember I put the one guy in the shadows?
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, but I didn't know this guy was also in the shadows.
I know, that's what I was
I
saying.
assumed that... You fucker.
The first guy's you're gonna have to put him in the shadows and then get off the screen.
No, already? Hold on. What?
It's if one is standing, that's the one that's listening to you.
This game is dumb. The logic in this makes no sense. It should be whoever I'm... Why did it jump? I hit 1. Alright.
In
Yeah.
one of the most welcome additions to the second one. Oh my goodness, why do you keep doing this?
I hit left. I hit left and he ran right. I'm dead serious. I might have hit shift before I hit left, so since I was moving right before, I don't know.
Yeah, if you hit shift while you're still pushing right, he'll run.
But I wasn't pushing right when I hit shift. I think he might have already been moving. I'm not going to try to force this.
One of the most welcome additions to the second one is them giving you like an Alia button. So he'll be like, Alia! And then everyone will be like, hello. So you don't have to move them all one at a time, which was very nice.
I hit it once and he moved all the way over.
Maybe it's your keyboard.
No. Why would it?
I don't know. Maybe it's like sticky. Maybe it's the button sticking.
No, the buttons aren't sticking down. And I haven't had any issues with other games that I've been playing recently. That one, it probably was just me, and I'm just angry at myself for it. Let's be real.
I mean, I don't want to say this is a common occurrence when you get frustrated with video games, but
I'd like to think that I can at least admit when it's like, oh, this is definitely something that I'm screwing up. Damn it. Son of a bitch.
what is happening? Just push wait.
I'm trying to get it, but he'll get shot. I want to make sure he can't be seen. I care about these people, Andrew.
Good. That's the point.
That was me. That I see what I did wrong last time. I double tapped the button because I was like, I was panicking.
Were you
That was
still
me.
also
So it
turned
was me.
around? Were you turned around too?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I probably could go. I'm just so paranoid.
I know.
Whoa.
Hey, hey, hey.
You know what? We're just gonna do this. Get him precipitously close to that thing.
Right. Yeah. Just shave his eyebrows. Nice.
Oh.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it'll still hit him, but it will. You
Oh,
can.
no, I wasn't worried about that. I knew it was gonna hit him, but like, I was just more or less nervous.
Yeah.
Oh, they can both go. I don't even need to tell them.
Yeah,
to follow.
I was gonna say you can get everyone onto the same screen and then open the portal, and everyone on that screen will go in. He got mad.
Hello, wait, you piece of.
They also think it's
All right.
hilarious if you fart near them.
They would. Freedom.
And I'm free.
Would this type of, would this mechanic here of like the freeing people and whatnot be explained in the manual?
I believe so. I remember it being a pretty robust manual, and it is in full color, and there's all really
Because
cool
otherwise,
art.
I genuinely don't know how you would figure that out.
I think it tells you in some of the screens that give you tips.
Okay. All right. So far, so good. Oh. Forgot about that. All right. Saved a bunch of people.
Got him.
Saved 6.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
All right. Nice.
I do not want to go left
Correct.
because that guy was there. So we're going to go down.
Ooh.
I don't see it. I don't see it saving just yet.
The save point that you got at this door.
Should I sprint across?
Yes, but carefully. I don't want you to die and lose all your progress. So what I would say is, if you go to the left, that guy's gonna be there. Uh-oh.
I'm not doing that again.
You don't have to.
I'm not going to beat this tonight. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just, since I lost it all over. Anyway.
So there's another checkpoint.
I could have just fucking survived it.
Survived what?
Is that going to blow up?
No, not till you throw it.
Alright.
You can either crouch next to it and hit. Oh.
Alright, that's good to know.
You can crouch next to things to pick them up and push control, or you can just stand on top of them and sit on them and you'll pick them up. So stand up and then crouch again? Or that.
What do I hit Z to throw?
Yeah, if you hold Z, you'll start to charge it up.
Then how do you throw it?
You push it. See what it says? Press any directional button.
Oh. I should have just read the directions that are on the back.
Yeah. I think it's funny that there's just these little vending machines of grenades just in this meat factory.
That work?
Nope.
That's bullshit. So I need Z and then a direction. Got it.
Yeah.
That's not.
He's gonna get you.
Damn it. I was trying to move up so he couldn't get to me.
Yeah. So he doesn't actually come down off that platform until you hit that screen. So if you get a grenade and then run and jump to the ledge that he's on, but don't pull yourself up, just hang there. When he steps off, you can pull yourself up and then drop the grenade on him.
Wait, what? Sorry?
So just run forward and then jump up to the platform that he's on, but just hang there. So run and push space, but don't push up while you're running. You have to push space while you're running. Well, he's gonna drop down now.
Where was my fucking... I didn't hit the right button. This is way too these controls are unnecessarily complex. But this is also a 25-year-old like me.
Yeah. I wish I could like take over and show you. There you go. So wait for him to drop off and then pull up. There you go. So actually, I'll show you something cool you can do. If you... Oh, never mind. What?
There we go.
You're going to need another grenade. I'll just tell you now.
That's where I came from initially.
What is?
Wasn't this from where I came from initially?
Nope. This is the way out.
Oh, I see. Damn it.
Did you read the sign?
No.
Well,
why would I do that?
you gotta read the sign.
Alright. I'm hitting down.
I don't know.
Oh, I apologize for you. This is probably aggravating.
That's all part of the experience. The experience point. Nice.
Like that?
Yep. Ah!
I don't think that was very fair. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
I don't know.
What do you mean? I walked off the edge and he yeeted himself in the perfect arc that missed every platform. That is bad design.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, you have infinite
I'm
lives. So now you know.
Should, like,
You're constantly learning. You're like, okay, well, I
yeah,
can't
no,
just.
no, hold on. So all this other stuff, like me not being good with controls, I 100% blame that on me. Absolutely, 100% blame it on me. But like, okay, so let me try this. Can you get down onto a ledge?
Yes, there was a sign that you didn't read earlier in the game that tells you how to climb up and down ledges.
No, it didn't. It taught me how to climb up. It didn't tell me how to get down. I'm sure it did. I'm just being angry.
Anything, I'll tell you what anything that has the.
Fair, I skipped that sign this time because we had already played through it last time.
Well, did you read it last time?
Well, I didn't. No.
I will say anything.
Why?
What?
Why is it not throwing? There we go. Alright, hold on. What's the button?
It's just down. So anything that has those little, see the little.
I didn't crouch again.
I knew that was gonna happen. Anything that has the little debris dropping is a ledge that you can drop down on.
But no, so when we played it the other day, like, I genuinely don't think it. I don't know. This is very. Some of this isn't intuitive. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that ledge thing is actually good. You shouldn't. It shouldn't be that like I walk off the ledge and it yeets me into like the perfect.
But what's the? I mean, it's a pretty generous checkpoint that you got. Like the consequence of doing it wrong is like, oh man, well I just got to figure out how to do it the right way.
I know, but I don't want the consequence of doing it wrong to be something that the game didn't think through. If that makes sense. Like everything, I'll be honest, all the deaths I've had up until now, I actually legit like 100% me. But like that one, I don't like the design of that one. That doesn't ruin the game. It's just me. I'm mad because I'm doing poorly.
Yeah.
So I'm nitpicking that one specific moment.
Right. So, look at the casualties.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Did you see that big sign that says "You escape and all 28 workers on this level die"?
No. Where did it say that?
There's a huge sign on the last screen.
I'm trying not to die. I can't see. Hold on. Okay, what does this say? To avoid the alarm. Well, now I should have gone and saved them all. You told me not to.
No, I didn't. I said you don't have to. Now it just makes it harder to get the good ending. That's all. But there's...
Stand still when motion... Sorry, I'm not... So stand still when the motion detectors touch me?
Yeah. You'll see. When your friends got 8. These things down there are my favorite. Like one of my favorite video game creatures.
Damn it. Ran into the wall. We haven't lost any viewers because of me being mad, have we?
Yeah, we have.
Oh shit.
That's all right. There was only 3, but now there's only 1, which is me on my phone. It's fine. I wasn't expecting anybody, so just having those 2 people in there.
Yeah, but now people are probably gonna like. I guarantee you, the people who left are like, this guy is like, he's wrong for A, B, and C reasons.
I don't know. They both seemed very familiar with the game too, so they probably were just like, "Yeah, this guy playing it for the first time. He clearly doesn't know all the ins and outs."
Well, it's more or less my criticisms of it. Like, I feel bad because a lot of those criticisms are coming out of anger. Like,
Yeah.
there we go. Okay, I see what they're doing.
I love the way they communicate with that. Oh,
Yeah.
the
That
like
was gonna happen.
the like echolocation, like it's so creepy.
They're trying. Oh, that's very generous of them, right there.
Yeah. Wait, do you actually want to see one of my favorite secret rooms?
Hold on. These lights will guide you. Cool.
They hate
So,
that.
Sneak in and out of shadows.
I love how the sky like gradually changes as you're
What am I
escaping
supposed to- That's gonna kill me.
if you step on it. The sky and the backgrounds gradually change, like they get less and less industrialized as you escape from the farm. Oh no.
I forgot to sneak.
Yeah.
That was me. I forgot to sneak. No, really, the only thing I dislike so far, like legitimately, the only thing I'm like, I've been upset at with is that it's just that last little launch. Like, I really did not think that was fair. But the drop down. See, this one I'm completely invisible now, so
Yep.
damn.
Uh-oh.
Wasn't quite sure where I think I have to hide in that corner, right?
Anywhere that's
That's
complete.
what it looked like.
I think anywhere that's where you can stand that's completely dark is safe. Like pretty much
Problem
just
is that I couldn't see, like, I couldn't tell if that one area was safe.
yeah. Any of these boulders is pretty much like just use these like big boulders.
Okay. Nope. I'm
Your
not
he-
surprised.
Your head was sticking up.
Yeah, but it was still, I was completely in shadow though. It's just misleading. It doesn't look like there's any place to hide on that screen. Like, this screen, it's very clear.
Well, it's just the next evolution of it because you're like, okay, this teaches you got to hide in the rocks, and then you get to the next rock, and it's like, well, this one's shorter, so you got to crouch behind this rock.
I'm an idiot. I legit, thinking of crouching wasn't even on my mind.
It's all right. Uh-oh. You might get shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd have enough time to stealth walk.
Yeah, if you get that second one's attention too early, he'll stop and listen, and then the first one will come and kill you.
Yeah, no. I think so far the only rage aside, the only section that I've been really livid at is just that drop. Like I shouldn't say livid, but like
That I'm
doing that.
absolutely hateful towards. There you go.
Okay, I have a lot more time than I thought.
Yeah.
When he started shooting, I panicked. So I'm like, I just gotta keep walking.
I know. And I knew that was going to happen too, because that's what I did every single time.
I will say, this is my least favorite type of game design.
Stealth?
No. The trial and error.
Oh, really?
Because it does, yes, because it does not, once you understand how it is, and I understand, the extra, they give you plenty of extra lives to go and do it, so, infinite lives, I should say. Totally okay with that. But my issue is, it's just, it just feels unnecessary.
Hmm.
Do I drop?
Yes.
That also seems counterintuitive.
Well, that's the whole trial and error thing. You got another checkpoint here.
Okay, so now it's active.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
These ones are very trigger happy. This screen is tough, I will tell you. It's hard to get past this part. It still is tough for me. It's just about if you get a good timing or not, based on their walk cycle. That I think changes randomly.
that's impossible. That's impossible.
It's possible.
It seems like they're slowly linking up.
They kind of desync. I think there's a random integer as to how long they wait when they stop walking. So they desync and sync up constantly. So yeah, about halfway across, you can just run and jump, and they should.
I forgot about the run and jump thing.
It should be fast enough.
It's because you have to there's too many buttons on the keyboard to keep track of all the different things you can do.
Yeah.
And I'm not even necessarily blaming the game for this. I think it's more or less just because it's a PC port.
Right. I'm sure.
I genuinely think this would be more easy for me on a console, just because I'm more used to controllers. This should be it.
That's what most people. There you go. Go. Ah! You gotta pull up as soon as you even touch it.
Yeah, trial and error stuff is not my favorite because it enjoys this type of game. This is a better version of it than I've seen from most other styles of this. But it's the reason I'm not always a big fan of it is because it generally doesn't broadcast information until it's too late to the play. Me ignoring the signs, 100% on me. Me just not reading it. But when it's stuff when you're trying to just go onto another screen, and if you, I don't know, it doesn't. It's not very fun. I did sneak.
You did sneak.
I don't like it when a game doesn't give you a chance sometimes. To, for example, with that drop, why would I have assumed that I would have just yeeted myself off into it? No amount of precaution could have done that. Could have stopped that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess that's just what I like about it because it makes it feel more scary. Because you're escaping. If you think about it, not from a I'm trying to pick apart a game design standpoint, but just from a you're escaping this industrial place that you were basically enslaved. You don't know what's going to be safe and what's not. So it's just well, I either drop down here, see if I live, or don't.
I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. I hit up instead of jump. I think a lot of my follies with this, not with the game, but with my playthrough, is just I'm not used to PC controls, and it's making probably for a lot of interesting deaths.
Yeah.
No, I understand what you're saying. I like. Shit. I waited too long and I hit the wrong fucking button again. I was holding space to sprint instead of shift.
Uh,
I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with the controls now.
it's definitely tough. Most people are probably used to. I'm sure like 90% of the people that played this game played it on PlayStation, where you have controls that you're a little more familiar with. You know, like X's jump. But it was one of those ones that had like the modifier, so it's like you hold R1 to run. Yeah, that would have been good. They're still pretty synced up though.
Nope, not anymore. I was trying to remember which button I was. Fucked it up. That's all it was. Glad I didn't like sprint though and die again.
Yeah. Do you want me to point out secret things to you that you can either attempt just to see them?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know if I'll ever actually play this game all the way through just because it's my style of game. I love the world, but I can see why the world hooked you like 100%.
Oh yeah.
The visual designs are awesome. The storytelling is really intriguing and like interesting. It's really well done. That's almost like next round. It's just I am not a fan of gameplay that basically abuses the trust
Nice.
that the player has.
Very nice. Yeah.
That's my issue because it doesn't. Oh, hold on. Rescue, lost souls.
I don't know if I necessarily. I mean, I'm seeing everything through nostalgic goggles. I don't know if I necessarily see it as betraying your trust. I think it just makes you earn, like you feel like really kind of like Dark Souls in a way, where it's like you feel lost in this world and you have to figure it out, and it's not gonna, it's gonna be cruel, and you're gonna have to.
Well, no. That doesn't. The difficulty isn't the thing that's driving me. The difficulty is making me mad, but I don't. That's me. That's not the game. What I guess the point I'm trying to make is that it feels like it's asking you to do too many blind jumps. Like trial and error gameplay is a lot of blind. It's like asking a player to do blind jumps. You just have to hope that they're doing the right thing. Ooh,
Yeah.
That's.
What?
I was trying to like get down to turn it on, let it blow them up.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a fair checkpoint though.
One funny.
No,
yeah, it's pretty.
Sorry, finish what you're saying.
It's pretty liberal with the checkpoints.
Oh no, it is. So like an example too. Like for example, I like the game Celeste, but since the challenge is of platforming, not of like the game isn't trying to troll you. This is constantly trying to troll you, which is fine. It's just not my cup of tea.
Fair. Oh, you got really lucky that he didn't hear you.
You fucker. Come on. Is he not going to do it now?
No, he will.
There he is. I'm amazed the fire doesn't light me on fire. Oh,
Yeah, that would be funny. They didn't do that until the most recent game.
Can I do something with this?
It's not doing the little shine that it should. It might be because it's behind that little twig. But when you hit those, it drops little rocks. So if you pick up,
Uh-oh.
I think it's still on the ground. There you go.
Yeah,
So
I got it.
yeah.
What do the rocks do?
You can use them to like trigger mines. You can use them to distract enemies.
I don't know if I like that noise.
Dun, 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 dun.
You can hoist where you see falling debris.
Yeah, so see how the top right, you can see the stuff kind of falling from the ceiling?
Oh, I see. So you can jump when you see that.
Yeah, that's letting you know that if you jump up there, it'll be a, you can grab the ledge.
Please tell me he like, come on. Ah, I was hoping.
Were it so easy.
How the F would you... Can you lure him over here?
No, you cannot. Nice! That was awesome. I've never done it that way. You're supposed to, or at least the way that I always did it was come from here and then throw it, like you'll be crouched on the screen to the left and then you throw the rock and hit it, but you just bounce it off of that droid.
No rocks falling on this one.
No, because you still have some in your inventory. So if you want to top up,
So I have a total of 3.
yes.
And so, okay.
So if you hold Z, you'll see a little. Hang on.
Fucker. See, it's shit like that where there's nothing I could have done. Like, that's not fair. It's not. That's the type of game design I don't think is good.
Well, what got you killed?
I just walked onto the screen.
Well, walking onto the screen wouldn't have killed you. Nice.
No,
you have.
Oh no. So if I sneak on, then maybe he won't be looking at me. But that's what killed me. Is I literally I didn't run on. I walked on, and because I was walking, I don't like that.
No, I'm telling you, if you take a step from the other screen, even a not sneak step, as soon as you step onto this screen, he wouldn't have heard you.
No, I did a normal walk, and that's what happened. It just happened, dude. There we go. Okay. Almost home. Oh, so I can I can see like the code. I don't know if you can see it on my screen. I don't think so.
Whoa! It just switched to it for a second.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Is it? How about now?
It popped on for a second, like the Matrix.
That's so weird, but I can see like the code behind the scenes and see the message before it occurs.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, because it's running all the code in the background. That's funny.
That's so funny.
Okay. Can I like... No. Nope. How would I... Oh, wait.
Hey!
Oh. That doesn't look... That looks terrifying.
You found a secret.
How do you take out the dog thing? I probably... Okay, I think I have to throw... What? There. Fuck. I'm out of ropes.
Well, there was just one up if you climb. Take one more step to the right. Yeah.
I see now.
This is a secret area.
Alright. But no, so the dude that shot me, like I said, I walked onto the screen, but because I didn't do the stealth walk, I think he was facing the direction that I came onto the screen and I wasn't in stealth.
Yeah.
So I think that's why. I just don't like that type of game design. I don't mind trial and error when it's when it feels more fair or when it feels more based off your skill. There we go.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. All that I can say is I know things have been weird with this playthrough so far, but in my memory, they don't. You're gonna. Yep.
Yeah.
Got to roll. They don't.
I hope I'm not ruining this for you.
No. I'm just trying. Like, this is just one of those games that I've played in and out, and like certain games you just know the feel of, and I think what happened was you took a second step, which is what got him to hear you.
Wait, sorry, say that again.
I think you took a second step, which is what made that guy shoot you. The first step coming onto the screen, they don't notice you. In my memory, anyway. I can't prove it.
Maybe I did. I can't. I don't know for certain. I mean, yeah. Oh, come on.
So I'll tell you something that. Whoa! Oh no!
Fucker.
I'll tell you something that the game doesn't tell you until later that helps with this part is if you're running. Well, it's in the instruction manual too. If you're running and you hold X, you'll crouch right into a roll.
Okay.
So that'll help you like run and roll past, or like roll under this little nook. Nice. Oh no! I thought you saw it.
Well, I mean, I didn't react fast enough.
Yeah. Well, hey, don't feel bad about making people leave out of frustration because we now have 4 whole viewers.
Oh wow!
Hey, we only had
apologize.
we only had 3 before.
Apologize in advance. What? Am I just not aiming it? Do I have to like?
You can, like, every direction does something different. So you can push up and he'll throw it up.
All right.
If you want to get really tricky, you can even push away. Like if you're aiming to the left, push right, and you'll throw it in a weird, like, upward, like, straight up angle. You can kind of play with it. Nice.
Okay. You ready for this?
Yep. We're ready.
Whoa,
oh!
Jesus.
He was right on your heels.
That was unfair. He didn't do that the other times.
Yeah.
I call shenanigans on that one.
So that's all part of their, like, they call it Alive. It's like ALIVE with dots in between. I'm sure it's an acronym for something that I couldn't tell you. But the way that the characters react to things and how you, like, talk to them and stuff will have different things sometimes. Like, sometimes he'll hear you, sometimes he won't. And sometimes, like, they'll decide to, you know, start charging early. I'm sure you hate that, but it's something that I like about this game.
Wait, what charging early? The animals?
Yeah. So, like, they won't always run at the exact same time. Like, you can predict to a certain extent, but there's always going to be a certain level of unpredictability. Because it's supposed to be, like, kind of like the thing that I love and that you hate in Shadow of the Colossus. Ooh! Oh, no. I think you only have 1 shot. You're going to have to jump down and roll again and then get another rock. The thing that I love that you hate in Shadow of Colossus
Nope.
is how the horse doesn't always exactly behave how you want it to.
I don't mind when games try to be realistic. I just don't like it when it doesn't mix. Whoops, hold on. There we go.
You're lucky that
always
didn't kill you.
mixed with like when a game isn't realistic, when a game is like so fantastical, and then they have like one element that's like bizarrely realistic. To be fair, actually, that's not a good criticism with Shadow of the Colossus because that whole game is like it's a fantasy setting, but like you have grip strength and you have like it takes a very realistic approach to a fantasy setting.
Yeah. I'm gonna. I can save you some time. Oh, never mind. Not anymore.
What?
If you chant to open that portal first, it'll save you a trip back and forth. But like
What
if you,
portal? I
so
don't see a portal.
well, yeah, because you scared it away when the thing blew up. So climb back up to where you were, or not. You'll see in a second. Okay.
Not worth a shot.
Yeah.
Worth a shot. All right, I'll try it again though.
So when you drop down here, before you blow up the bomb that's in front of the dog, do your chant.
All right, so when I drop down here,
So see the bird portal?
yeah.
Yeah. So these ones you can let go. These ones, there are some of them that you can go through. So
Okay.
so you're gonna have to blow up these things, run to the other side, run back, and then just jump into the portal. Which you can do which you can do from a running jump. Like while you're running, just when you're in front of the portal, just jump and you'll enter the portal. Ah!
Damn it!
Whoa, he didn't kill
I
you.
hate that.
Are you trying to stop under it and then push up to jump?
Yeah, because
You can-
do the running jump.
Yeah, you can just jump while running.
I keep thinking I have to be super accurate to
No.
to this. You know what I actually think the reason I keep getting so confused with the controls? On the controller, all the buttons are right next to each other. I have to move my hand all over the place for this.
Yeah, because the keyboard.
Okay.
Ah! Go. Nice.
All right.
Oh, you just made that. All right, jump.
I didn't know. You didn't tell me I had to jump into the portal.
Yes, I did.
No, you said just run into it.
No, I said run and jump into it.
Ah,
It's on
I
the
don't believe
internet.
you. No one could possibly tell me that I'm wrong. They can't push the buttons back.
Hey, chat. Did I say you could jump
No,
into the
don't
portal?
do
There's 3 people here.
It's me just being bad at multitasking. I can't I'm trying to focus on the game and then I can't take instructions at the same time. Shit, I did it again. I don't know why I forgot that I can run and jump. Alright. I hate that it keeps starting me off with the one that the way I entered the screen.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's not an actual problem. It's more of a nuisance. All right, here we go. That makes no sense why you have to jump into it though. Like visually, it's on the ground.
Well, when you rescue the other Mudokons, they jump into it. Not saying that should be what tells you that you can do it, but there is a precedent that is set by the game. Nice.
All right. I'm so sorry I keep getting angry at your favorite game.
It's good. You're fine. There you go.
Where am I at now?
Now you're back in the farm. So that little like that's a
Oh. I rescued him.
you saved him though. When you get that little chime, that tells you that you're in a secret area.
Oh, you fucker. All the way back here.
And an optional secret area.
Let's do this again.
Mezicaldon. I know that person in real life, I think, but I don't want to say their name. But they said I was not paying attention to your exact wording. That's okay. You didn't have to.
Neither did I.
You're gonna die.
I was holding down, and I was still down, and I hit Z and threw, and he just jumped. It's fine. There we go. Yeah, I do think this game is definitely better on the PS1. I know you have nostalgia for the PC version. I just think that it's just a lot easier for me to like handle on the PS1. Which I was trying to actually get my controller to work. See, it did it again. I was holding. Wait, I see why it did that. So when you throw, I was still holding Z from the first time I threw. I have to let go and repress.
Yes. Woof. You keep cutting it super close with those rolls. Nice.
Alright, let's...
We're up to 5 viewers now.
There
This
we
is
go.
great.
Now,
This is great for a little obscure game. Not an obscure
we go.
game, but not like a super popular one.
okay, so this is just the secret area then, right?
Yep.
That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Oh, can I just run through that?
No. So I'll tell you something real quick. Walk to the left. Okay, so this portal that you can go through kind of rotates on a horizontal axis, and if you go back to the right,
Like to the other screen?
yeah. See how these birds are just staying in a circle?
Yeah.
That's just, it'll tell you like this is just for rescuing Mudokons. And you can also tell if you chant and it goes away, then you can't go through it. So that's why there's that one to the left. So you have to run
There's
down.
a wall directly above it, right? I can't keep moving to the right. I have to run and jump.
It's a ledge, yeah. You can run and jump and pull yourself up. Oh, a little too early.
Too early.
Yeah. You were like
Now I have to
one.
do all this shit over again.
You were one frame away. Pog.
This game has.
Oh,
this game
Joan.
has legit. What?
Been nommed on. My friend Joan is in chat. Hello.
I was
Jonasaur.
just gonna say this game has the most bizarrely like player friendly and not player friendly checkpoints.
I know, right?
Like it was so friendly for like the last 6 screens. And now like right here I'm just like, oh my god, at least give me the checkpoint inside the secret zone.
Yeah. It's all good practice, though. You'll get really good at doing all this stuff because this is all stuff you're gonna have to do a lot more. Nice. Employee lounge. Luckily, that thing doesn't eat your friend. Yeah, so see how the portal is kind of rotating? Yeah. That's like your visual cue to know, like, I can use this one. Oof. Nice. Oh, no. That was just bad luck. You took a step off right when he was jumping up. He ate ya. He got nommed on. He gets mad.
Why is he not jumping straight up? Do I just have to hold up to do it? These controls are so fucking confusing sometimes. So there's one jump to go sideways and another jump to go up. It's not the same button for both.
I guess not. Yeah, it's like just a horizontal versus a vertical jump. Because there are sometimes later on where you'll need to differentiate.
Or you just hit jump and then pick a direction on your D-pad. You know, like any other game would. This is the 90s, though.
Yeah, this came out 25 years ago. Ooh, oh my god, I keep every single time I think you're just gonna hit your face on that thing. We're now up to 6 viewers. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm actually amazed after all my rants from earlier.
Well, because you're getting better and it's more entertaining and you're progressing.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt here.
I just feel
7
bad that
viewers!
I've been shitting on it so much, and it's like your favorite game, and I'm just like, man, this game design is bullshit for A, B, and C, and 12 reasons. Hold on, there we go. Okay.
But usually it ends up being like, oh yeah, I pushed the wrong button.
Yeah. That, you know what, the dumbest mistake I could have possibly made, I hit jump off it, didn't hold left, you know, the thing that makes you move.
The thing that makes you
Just
go to the
didn't do
left.
it.
Yeah. I'll get you. I'll get you every time.
It's a lot of it is just the way I'm playing it though. Like it's just the keyboard that I'm not used to.
Yeah. And literally, like, you know, first time you're playing a game that's not in a style that you typically play, that is a lot of trial and error on purpose. So this is gonna happen. That's why they give you infinite lives.
Well, and to be fair, just to be clear, dude, I know I've been like a lot of my criticisms have come out of anger more than anything else.
Yeah.
And fuck,
Too early.
God damn it. Let's try it again. I'm determined now. But like legit, like the only thing I know, I've been like being kind of like petty about a lot of stuff. So I apologize. Once again, I apologize. I know it's your favorite game, one of your favorite games. Legit though, the only thing I think is actually like not like I don't think is fair is just that one drop that I was like criticizing so much, and that's such a minor nitpick.
Yeah.
But it doesn't like the checkpoint's super fair for it. Checkpoint is super fair for that section. It also, it's not like you have far to go to get to it.
Yeah. It'd be one thing if it was like, okay, start the entire level over again. That would be super annoying.
Yeah.
But it's that 90s era of just keep going, you're going to die a lot.
I mean, that's just old game design in general.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's next, Jump King or Super Meat Boy? Meat Boy is a fantastic game.
I would actually probably enjoy Super Meat Boy more because it's single screen challenges usually.
Right. It's also like
some of them,
15 years newer and much more smooth.
yes.
I still need to play Celeste,
Oh, dude.
which has
you would
much the
love
same
Celeste.
energy. Yeah, everything I've seen, the art style, her music is great. Nice. There you go.
But I still don't have the checkpoint.
You can go back to a previous checkpoint. You may also get one on the next screen. Sometimes it makes more sense to go back, depending on what's there. I just saw the nope so hard. He's just like, nah. So, hang on. He's staring right at you.
Yeah, but
So
there's no place to hide. I could maybe jump over him.
do you want me to tell you what I would do?
Am I right with that?
Huh?
Yeah, because I don't want to lose the progress I just made.
Okay. So go to the right again. Just because I can't remember, go one more screen to the right and see if there's a checkpoint there. Do you remember if there was one on the previous screen?
There is one on this screen that I'm on right now.
Right, but this is your current one, so you can't like Oh no, there's one on here, I think. If you drop down. No, there's not. Okay. So if you go one more screen to the right, you're going to get killed. So, unfortunately, this is the... No, you're going to die.
Sorry. I did hear it in time. I was like just about there. Well,
so
you go ahead and explain it while I do this again. I've got another practice.
So what I was going to say was to not blow that mine up.
How do I get over there, then?
You can just jump over the mine, get the dog's attention, or slog, they're called. Get the slog's attention, get it to chase you, you jump over the mine, and then the slog runs into the mine. Into the mines! That one's for you, Mezzacaldin. So now see that the mine isn't there, it's harder. You can just jump down and let it just live down there.
Oh, I see.
But it's much easier to just use this mine to your advantage.
I was worried if I sprint, then I wouldn't hit it in time. Like I would hit the jump too late.
Yeah.
So that was my concern with it. I am fine.
It should be enough time to just jump like as soon as the... There you go.
There was so many panic jumps in there.
Well, it worked. It worked out for you.
Panic.
Well, now that you've killed a poor defenseless animal, PETA is going to come after me and take this stream down.
PETA?
PETA?
How PETA?
PETA the horse is here. Nice, nice, nice.
I like how it just ignores that guy, but then it's like, nope, you're fucking dead.
I was going to say, it's lucky that he doesn't go after that, because some of the other monsters will. He's nipping at your heels. Oh, you didn't open it. You didn't open it.
I'm going into whale mode.
Into whale mode?
Yeah, when I just groan really...
Woof.
I just love the panic.
I know.
Alright, we're gonna do it this time. I shouldn't... See, because now I know that those guys will die if I don't do anything, I have to.
Yeah. Oh, why didn't you... why didn't you do the right thing?
I'm losing my mind, and that's what's happened.
You're losing what?
I'm losing my damn mind.
That'll do it.
Get out.
Get. Go on now, get.
Dang it, Prussian Mater.
I'm seeing a little slowdown. I'm not sure if it's just the stream or if it's the game. Game.
I don't know. It's not the game. It's probably me. What? Whoa. Did you see that?
No, it's a little frozen for me.
Why is it frozen?
Oh, there we go. It's probably just the connection.
Well, so what happened was, because I didn't let go and re-hit Z again, it launched me forward instead of throwing the second hit that I needed. I fall
gotcha.
down. The zombie dog, the monster dog, lands on top of me, doesn't eat me, and we're sitting in the same space and it's not doing anything.
That's funny. Nice.
Yeah.
Go on now, get boy. Get out of here, boy. Get.
Alright, let's try this again. Oh my god, I'm hitting down. Just give me the goddamn box. Okay. See, this is good, Andrew. This is good. I've had a lot of time now to like calm down. I'm getting into a more zen-like, less angry mode. I'll still get angry, but it's no longer going to be. Oh, that was very close.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're getting into the flow state a bit. Nope, never mind. I take it all back.
I hate these controls so much, and it's not the control's fault. It's just for some reason I can't get out of here.
Yeah.
Don't want you, you ugly cow.
Dishonor. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow. You can also like save this part, this first part with the dog. You can do that on your way back.
I would rather do it first, because if I do everything with this and then screw up the dog.
But you're consistently doing the dog part right. It's this part that you keep dying.
Yeah, but like I'd much rather, if I screw up on this and then I screw up on the dog, I'd much rather do the dog first.
Fair. Nice. And you're getting this running jump down timing too. Running jump timing down.
Okay. Turn it on. Save this boy. Walk over here. Turn this boy on. Walk over here. Run away from this boy. Alright, wait for the jump.
Woo! Nice.
There we go.
Hot on the heels.
Yeah. Not a fan. Alright, so now this guy is done.
Yep.
I don't know where the heck this is going to be.
I believe you should get another checkpoint, but I may also be entirely lying to you.
Where's... Looks like you can drop down there. Is it worth dropping down, Andrew?
There's another secret area.
I guess I can go through it. Oh shit.
Run! Oh.
I could have jumped up top.
Yeah.
Where's it gonna start me?
All the way back. Yeah, the thing with the secret areas is that they don't give you checkpoints. That's why they're designed to be hard, little extra side things.
I'm not doing it again.
Well, the chat's rooting for you. Jones says, "Ooh, progress! We're getting there."
Shit. All right. Let me bring up, because I can't see chat on my window. So chat, if you're yelling at me, I apologize.
They're all telling you that you are the worst, and they all hate you and never want to see you again, and they hope that you die. But they actually all just took it all back before you had a chance to look. See? They're nice.
Oh, okay, good. Good. That's all that matters. As long as my ego is
Yeah.
still intact.
Now that they're all just saying like
Um,
wonderful things about you and how handsome you are and successful and you're a good father and you never die in video games.
I would never die in a video game. Why am I doing the bonus thing?
Yeah, he got sandwiched hard. Slogs to the left of me, slogs to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle.
Stuck in the middle. All right. Wait, chip jump again. Suck on that.
Nice.
All right. You go in there. Activate the other boy.
Activate that boy.
Over here. Oh,
Woohoo!
I did too late. Or too soon.
Cutting it close. I see the improvement though.
Okay. I'm glad you do because my sanity has. Okay. Is it even worth? No, it's a bonus down there. Fuck that. I'm not doing that again. Can't hide. I can range.
Nice.
There's a. I didn't get a good look at the other screen. What? I thought
It's-
I saw an explosive.
Yeah, there's like a long flat ground, plenty of time for you to react, and there's a mine. I will say, if you go to the right, sometimes you'll get lucky, and the slog will follow you off the ledge, like from down here. Sometimes, doesn't always do it. If you run so that you make more noise, he might follow you.
Let's see if I can like get over here. No,
Yeah.
that's alright. All right,
Sometimes they do it,
go
sometimes they
running.
don't. Yeah, you can just have to cheese it. Nice. So, I think that one woke up. Maybe. Yep. Okay. So,
I could throw a rock.
That
If I jump over him,
yeah,
I
that
can
close.
drop down.
That close, it might kill you if you hit the rocks from right there. I would take a step to the right and throw a rock.
No, I was going to like.
Nice.
Well,
So-
now I gotta run back and get more.
Yeah, but all the slogs are dead, so.
It's very.
I believe there's
There we go.
I believe there's rocks. No, there's not. Never mind. You're good.
Give me those rocks.
You know, it's just there's always you're out in the woods and you just find like bags of rocks attached to trees.
They look like body bags.
I know.
Okay. Ah. Oh my god.
No.
Are you kidding me?
I will say it is tight, but you can do a running jump over 3 mines. But it's probably safer to just blow them up.
Do you, with my track record of understanding the controls, do you trust me with that?
I do not. I'm going to be honest. I do not.
I don't blame you.
You can either stand here and throw them. I would do up. Yeah. There you go. You can safely just jump over one. even just with a regular spacebar jump.
But I'm gonna have to make sure I can jump when I do a screen.
Yep.
Watch your step.
Watch your step. Here we go. Nice job.
Whoa, trippy.
I had just got past those slugs.
And the strangest thing I saw.
A big moon was before me, and its face was my paw. Then I fell. Down a cliff.
Convenient spotlight.
Yeah.
And smashed my head.
Smash my head.
When some big face appeared and said I was dead. Said our land was changing, was imbalanced at best. He told me my fate was to rescue the rest. For paramites and scraps had been sacred once. But that was before the farms turned them into lunch. And they live in the temples, and that's where they still nest.
I'm going high 4, bro.
High 4. I just read that too. High 4, bro.
That was my test.
I love the background art.
It is very. It's good. I totally missed what the story was there.
So basically, the creatures of the world are sacred to your people, and they've been killed for their meat by the meat processing plant that you just escaped from. That's why in the beginning they were like the corporate squid-looking guys who were like, yeah, our profits are running low because the animals are going extinct because we're killing them all. So we're going to use you and your people for the next meat. Nice.
That guy's gonna shoot at me. Oh wait. Shoot. What's the number for whistle?
6 and 8 are your whistles, but there's a high pitch and a low pitch one. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. So now you're in like the native
Be proud of
lands.
me, Andrew. I read the sign.
That was very good. I'm proud of you. Oh, and look, here's how you'll learn the my favorite thing to do. Help! So since the game doesn't tell you, I will tell you. Z is shoot your gun. And X is melee, which serves no purpose then other than to like... Nice. What? And you can talk...
Kill the fire.
Huh?
I guess I'm done with him.
Yeah, if you're done, you can hold O again. Or 0.
Oh, it kills him.
Yeah, just just straight up like suicide bombs him. Nice. So yeah, this area is now like the native like holy lands of like your people.
That's cool.
This is a good thing to get down. The running and jumping into a well while you're running, you're gonna need to use that. The timing is a little tricky. Well, you did it, but in the door.
I hit it.
The timing is a little frustrating. I think you want to push up a little sooner than you think. Because what you really need to do is like start your slide. Yeah, you want to end your slide like right at the well. It's a bit tricky. You don't have to do it that many times in the game, but it is something that you... There you go. It is something that you are going to have to do sometimes.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I feel like I was...
I think in here. Yeah, no, this is the right way. You were just on the left, which was... Well, you were on the left, which was blocked off, so now you can... Yeah.
Oh. Oh, great, but that means that other dude's over there. Oh, no, I killed him.
No, you killed him.
Forgot, you blew him up. He did.
Shoot him on sight. Yeah, literally. Use the enemy's weapons against them.
He never saw it coming.
He didn't. He got annihilated.
Few paramites and scarabs inhabit these lands as millions have died of lost hands. Sacred they are to us who know, but face them he must continue their show. Shrewkill shall come for their spirits unrest to aid the victor after this quest. So I guess I have to fight some people. Cool.
Kind of. Something like that. He's like, I'm not interested.
I wasn't sure. I saw them all doing it. So
Yeah, just joining in.
How do you change the pitch?
It's 6 and 8. Oh, right.
It's 5.
Your 8 and 5 are
They still
switched.
remember 5. Yeah.
Yeah. So 5 and 6. Okay.
There we are.
Nice.
It always ends up far.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope you like playing Simon.
I prefer that to the trolling stuff I was doing before.
Uppies. That is exactly what it looks like when you just do the jump. He just like jumps up with his arms. Uppies! Abe want uppies!
Daddy, pick me up! Daddy!
Pay attention to me.
Shall bear the brands and unleash the power to destroy false lands. Bluecon ministers will fume in alarm as the shrill awaken halts the flesh farm.
It's pronounced Skookle. Like the river.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, it's Shrykle.
No C in there. Shrykle, okay.
Shrykle, yeah, and the Gluckins are the
Mosaic lines.
the guys in the suits.
Song bell here. Then possess spells. Okay, they're just memorized the map here. So when I go to the left, go down all the way to the left, get the song bell, and all the way up. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Easy enough.
Yeah. Nope. It's it's for the portal that you scared away.
Oh. Well, oh, it's back. Hello.
Yeah, not to give away where all of us live, but yeah, it's cool.
I just like doing it.
I know. He gets so mad. Oh, it's your friend, your best friend, your only friend in the world. I hope you don't do anything mean to this guy.
Don't like that. Oh no.
Yeah, these native ones won't, if they're chanting, they won't listen to you. They're like in a trance.
Got the stone. Hey,
Huh?
yeah.
Not the bees! The bees are in my eyes! Yeah, that's just you learning the song, so...
Yeah.
Oh no, bees.
He's fine.
Not
Not the bees.
the bees, they're in my eyes!
Line. Bell song. Then. Possess. Bells. I hope they didn't want me to memorize them.
No, that would be annoying. As soon as you know the song, he'll do it. Why do those music notes on the paper look like sperm? Joan, you know I love you, right? You got something on your mind? They do kind of look like sperm, though. Not gonna lie. They're supposed to be the spirits. The cum spirits. Okay.
Got it, baby. Alright, there we go.
Got him.
Our temples have grown dark since the Magog cartel enslaved the Mudokans and ignite the holy fires by throwing flintlock switches wherever they are found. Only when all flintlocks are fired will you be admitted to the temple's initiation ceremony. Alright, now how far would you guesstimate I am in this game? I don't feel like I'm that far.
Well, it's an old game, so it's not super long. I would say...
Alright.
I'd say you're probably a quarter of the way through. Wow. All the environments are so cool and unique.
The visuals kind of remind me of Mist.
Yeah, those like pre-rendered. I love these statues. That kind of pre-rendered background.
Home to those of lost history and labors of lashes within. The conjured beast of monstrous heard, horrid heart of steel and blade. The first shall bear witness to come forth. He freed his own. I don't understand it.
They're basically saying, feed your friends, or feed your friends, free your friends.
I'm also tired, so I'm only half paying attention. I'll be honest.
You're good.
A lot of my rage has sapped me of any energy to pay attention to the story.
I mean, you're also a father, so like that's automatically putting you at a lower energy level than most people. Wait, where are you?
Let's see what's over here. I'm just kind of exploring.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah. You will return.
Oh, this way.
Yeah, you'll come back here. Woo!
That was a good one.
Yeah. So you know how it said the paramites and scrabs are sacred?
Yeah.
That's what these two monsters are, the big hook-shaped head thing and the little spidery one. So the paramites are the little spidery ones. They're from Paramonia. The scrabs are from Scrabania. So now you get a choice where you want to go first. You have to do both. But like, which area do you want to see first? Paramonia is like jungle. Scrabania is like desert.
Alright, so the power-ups I get will let me pass through that.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna go to Scrap.
Excellent choice.
I don't like it, that sound.
I had visions of Scrabble. Maybe how they were. For I was a child, down there cut, ground, and mashed into little cakes. Scrabble destroyed for profit's sake.
It's way too big to modern day.
It's
stuff.
I know. It's so anti-capitalist. I love it. So now you're basically like in the land of the scrabs.
What the poop?
It's not active.
Right?
So the wells that have the leaves blowing out of them means that they're like essentially powered on. If they don't, then I don't think they do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, not to bury the lead, but what?
Okay.
X marks the spot.
Bye.
I just said X marks the spot.
I thought you were talking about the last guy I crushed.
I was.
But
There's an X on both.
I meant before I died.
I was. There's an X under
Once
both.
again, the type of... I was not self-walking. Trial and error stuff just not my cup of tea. I don't like games that waste the player's time. Actually, waste is a harsh term.
I was gonna say, if you're having fun, is it a waste of time?
It's not necessarily a waste, but it doesn't respect your time. Is what is the better way to put it.
I see why you don't like Dark Souls, because that straight up wastes your time. Like, you lose hours and hours of progress when you die in that game.
I wasted my own time on that one.
Yeah. So I will say, I don't think you can make that jump.
Okay.
I'll just save you some time since we're talking about it. It just walks off. Yeah. Just casually after all that, just like, you know what? We've had enough.
Shit. Oh, wait. Good chat. Save.
Uppies! Uppies!
That was so close.
Thank you for that, Joan, because I'm going to think of that the rest of my life.
I love that. He's like smush.
Yeah.
Wait, if I can't make that jump.
I don't believe so. You can go ahead and try, but you see that bat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just rude.
Yeah. So, not supposed to go across there yet.
Go to the right. I did see one other spot that I can go.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what I was supposed to do there.
I was just waiting for it.
Yeah, no. This is why this is not my type of game. Like,
But look
I
how
have
far
no
you have to
idea
go.
what-
Like you're right there again, and you're fresh with the knowledge of like, okay, as soon as I land up here, there's gonna be this guy. Oh, in the face.
yeah,
Luckily, he
but I
doesn't
have
hear
no
you
idea
when
what
you
to do
land.
with that gun.
There's that little ring.
I don't see the ring. Oh.
Oh god. Oh, just add insult to injury. How many ways in one life can you die?
Just I enjoy games that don't respect your time like this. I only have like a couple hours.
Oof. Well, you didn't get shot, and you didn't land on the mine. That was graphic. Yeah, you like literally explode into little chunky bits. So if you sneak, then ring the bell, and then just run off the edge, you will not die.
No, I will die because I'll die from the fall damage.
Okay. Run.
It doesn't give you any fucking time to do anything.
You have to literally as soon
You
as
have
you
to take a step.
as soon as you land, you have to sneak, jump, and then literally just run off, like run to the right. Nice. Oh no. Okay, so so, so you have when you land, you have enough time to sneak. You know this because you snuck and then pulled the ring. So when you land up there the second time, you can sneak and then drop down. However, there's that guy there, that other slig. It's Jones like it's different every time, and I'm crying. I know. That's what I love about it, and that's what Josh is currently hating about it and regretting even playing this game.
It's a waste of your goddamn time. I could have gotten so much farther in like 6 other games.
You can say that about anything, though.
I just don't like this type. It's frustrating because I actually like the gameplay. I don't like difficulty type. This type of difficulty I don't find fair or fun. But I'm still playing it because the gameplay is fun enough. It's just I think the difficulty is like legit. Like,
It is very hard. So you have to sneak and then drop down, but you got to take care of that first guy first. So far, 6 different ways.
what? That was I've already tried dropping down once. I got killed immediately. So why would I try dropping down again?
So see that guy up there? No.
Yes.
You got to take care of him first.
But how?
With the mine.
I can't get up to the mine without getting shot. So I have to go like this.
You gotta sneak.
I hit it. It does not give you enough time, dude. The amount of delay it takes by the time I get it there.
Yeah. No, Joan, you
Try
can't.
holding.
You can't do the mind control. Yeah. So sneak, you hit the thing, and then you can just roll off the edge. See that little drone eyeball thing? You can't do the mind control if those are around. They'll zap you.
That I remember because I remember trying it before with that.
So it is tight, but it gives you just enough time to sneak, drop, hit the button, and then roll off again. It's tight. It's tough. It's not an easy game.
This type of difficulty I don't mind here, just because I'm not doing well with it. It's just the stuff that like it doesn't feel like it gives you a chance. Like I would have had no.
There you go. Nice. Yeah. Okay, so now I think you can. Yeah.
So I hit Alt to sneak, and it took forever because like I don't want to like. I can't press and hold the button because if I do, they go too far. So I have to wait until I can actually like. There's a delay in the time that I'm able to hit the next button.
Mm.
So I have to time everything. I have to time every single button press perfectly because the fine movement in this game is not. It's the. I don't know if it's because of the keyboard or if it's just the age of the game. It's not well tuned. I don't know how to describe it. I feel like I have like an input delay after making actions, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it is a little unforgiving because it's like some of the animations. Oh, the animations are a bit like weighty, so it's like you have to really commit. Like there's not a lot of room for error. Like if you take a step, like you kind of have to commit to that step.
But the problem is it's so easy to overstep. Like if you're going to make a game based off of precision, you can't have your animations take up most of your precision wiggle room. Like otherwise you lose the ability to control your character like more precisely.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I remember correctly, you may get more time. Oh. Nope. You may get more time if you jump up, not in the well. If I'm remembering right, I don't know if you can.
I see what you're saying.
If you jump up from that second platform there, but there's.
If it's gonna let me. I don't see falling. Does you see that?
That's what I was gonna say. There's no debris, so it may not let you climb up, but I know that you can climb down. At least I'm. Ooh!
I didn't make it fast enough.
He died though.
That's all right.
That's all right. We'll call it a draw.
I know. I've been like really critical of this. I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right.
I feel awful.
It's definitely.
No,
Oh no.
I'm
So, are
understanding
you-
the timing a little bit more?
Are you when you take
Sorry,
two,
what?
just so I can get an idea of how you're playing. When you take 2 steps, do you push left twice?
No, you only have to push it once, but like, so like that's just to turn. It takes a complete thing, which is fine.
Right. No, I'm just saying like if you had to walk 2 spaces to the left, are you pushing left twice, or are you holding left for the duration of walking 2 steps?
Hold on.
If that makes sense. Ah. Just not enough.
And actually, side note, with Dark Souls, I actually did get pretty far in it for a little bit. I beat a couple bosses. It was one of those. I'm kind of having a similar experience with this, where it's like I understand why it's a good game. It's just not necessarily my cup of tea.
Yeah, and that's totally fair. So I don't know if it's easier for you when you take those 2 steps to just hold left and let go after the second step, because you have enough time.
That makes it harder.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because you don't. Oh my god. See, after I went forward, I was still. Oh, I don't know if that was the reason, but I was hitting down and he wasn't moving down. So that delay in between me stopping moving and going down, I was actually pressing down that whole time.
Huh.
I was like.
Joan says she would have long since rage quit this game, so it's not just
I'm
you.
doing this for you, Andrew.
I know.
Why did you not hit? I hit the fucking control button to do the action. It's making me so mad.
You're making me so mad. You're making me crazy. What? Just wanted to look into the eyes of death.
Genuinely don't understand how you did this as a kid. This is like infuriating.
I don't either, to be honest. Some 8-year-old kid. Well, I was an 8-year-old kid that had a lot of time on his hands because I didn't have any adult responsibilities.
Yeah, figured it probably
Yeah.
was the case. I think the game glitched out. It's not stopping that music.
Yeah, I was going to say, it froze a little bit on my screen.
It froze for me.
Weird.
That's why it was like the game did it, but the sound you just hear like. Meh.
Yeah, I heard the. Oh no.
I call it too, dude. I'm losing my mind with this. I can't. He turns around way too fucking fast for me to do anything.
Yeah, it's a tight one.
The only thing I can think of trying, I'm gonna try one more thing. I have an idea. I don't know how I've done that like 2 times in a row.
Yeah. Getting better. So that's what you need to do. But you have to do that after you ring the bell. Because now he's on the walk cycle and you don't have enough time. Yeah.
But I can't get to the bell cycle. I can't get to the bell in time.
You've gotten it a couple times. It's just
Once.
too.
I've been able to ring the bell and get down away from him once.
There's just like 2 really tight things that you have to get like right in a row. This is one of like the harder parts of the game, I will say.
You've said that about like 6 different things before. I literally was hitting left a bunch of times. That delay you saw was how long it took for him to actually move. don't know that. There we go.
Oh no! Ah. I don't know why he didn't. He like turned around and then didn't.
I have to get lucky.
You just have
So far
to.
the only thing. That's the only thing I've been able to find that's consistent. Sometimes he decides not to look at me.
You have to like ring the bell, run off the edge, so that you land in the well. Jump up
I
again.
have to walk off the edge.
You can run off, I think.
No, because every time I. Oh, yeah.
If you
run
walk off,
then
you'll die. If you run off, you'll land in the well again, which will just shoot you back up, which just has to reset you, and then you have to sneak to the right and climb down.
we'll try that. Screw that up. We're good.
Oof.
I don't know why he didn't go to the left a second time. I hit it like 4 times.
Ugh. This was the 90s, so it's not above. It's not out of the question that the game might just drop your inputs sometimes. That was.
No, I don't think it's the inputs so far. It's been me. Like the. I genuinely think it's the window is just too tight. I have noticed. I think it's also a symptom of playing on the keyboard because at times if I have too many buttons to press because I'm like trying to do too much. Like why? I hit control. Why the fuck is it not doing the action button like it always does? I kind of just want to at least get this section before I completely rage quit for the night.
Yeah, that's fine. If you get to the next checkpoint, that'll be a good stopping point.
Okay.
You gotta at least see the guy who comes when you ring the bell.
I've seen him.
You gotta see what he can do. There's that weird audio glitch again.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It will stop eventually. I just
Yeah.
don't know why it's doing that. I actually had a similar issue with, like, you know, I talk about, like, it doesn't respect your time.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight gave me the same issue, too. Everyone loves Hollow Knight.
Really? I've never played that. I've heard great
You
things.
would love the art style.
Oh, yeah, I do love the art style.
It's gorgeous. But it, like, there would be moments where, so you know how, like, my frustration with this is generally, like, blind jumps? That's really my biggest, I think that's actually a fair criticism, is just the, like, the trolliness of the difficulty design.
Yeah.
In Hollow Knight, it doesn't have the trolliness, but the checkpoint and map system, I feel, is really unfair. Because in Hollow Knight, it's kind of got the Dark Souls-esque thing where, like, all your enemies are pretty difficult. Like, you can't really take an enemy off. It's a little bit easier than Dark Souls in that respect, but, like, it's still, like, overall, it's, all your enemies are relatively difficult. And sometimes the hallways to, God damn you, sometimes the hallways to the bosses, it's not like, you know how like Mega Man you get a checkpoint right before the boss and then you go fight the boss over and over again? Or at least for however many lives you have. In Hollow Knight, it gives you like, there's easily like a 5-minute hallway of just tough platforming. And like obnoxious enemies that take forever to kill, or you can dodge them, but then it it's kind of got that Dark Souls thing where it just takes forever for you to get back to the boss, and then the bosses are stupid hard. So it feels like
Right.
you're just wasting your time going down the same hallway that you've done a bunch of times.
Yeah, that can be annoying. I don't know how long ago this was, or if you're still in the chat, but thank you, Titus, for the follow. And if I know you in real life, oh no! I think I know who that might be in real life, but maybe not.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. To talk with you again. All right.
What? Oh, I was gonna say before, you know how we talked about how Ed Boon does the Scorpion voice, the "Get over here."
Yeah.
Abe is voiced by Lauren Lanning, the like creative director of this game, like the head guy. Nice. All right, now sneak to the right and drop. Oh, that window is so small. Boom, headshot. Yeah, pretty much.
Come on, you stupid.
Feels like he turned around sooner that time.
I'm telling you, man, like that guy specifically is just obnoxiously not fair. This I don't consider trolling difficulty. I just think it's like unnecessarily difficult. Like that guy, the window is tight, but as you can see, I've been able to get some level of consistency
Yeah.
with getting him. And this guy, it doesn't. It just. The thing is, I've even hit like and it like just doesn't respond sometimes.
Yeah. So
And I don't think it's 90s controls. I think it's either the game or I mean that would be 90s controls. I think it might be. I don't.
So if you
got in better with that window too. Sorry, I keep cutting you off.
Yeah. No, you're good. Nice.
Shit.
It's just gonna. No, he's gonna blow up.
Maybe I shouldn't sneak on that second one.
Well, now that I think about it, can you go past this screen and go to the left again? Is there any well
You were saying?
these it may be later, but that switch may be what you need to pull. You may need to do this part first, and that may let you go up behind. I'm gonna feel so bad if I didn't tell you this and I just forgot. So go back, or go to the left, and pull this other switch, but without killing yourself. Oh, it is. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. So the little spiral thing up there means that the switch is for a well. I missed that the first time. So now if you go all the way back to the beginning of the level, I think you can go through the well and you'll go up behind that guy that's up top and you can control him. Yeah, see the leaves coming out of the well now? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No, it's alright. Once again, I should have.
So that unlocked the one to the left. So now if you go through... Now I believe if you go through this well... Yep. So you can control this guy now. Help, 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 help. So, yeah. Oh, but you might have needed to kill this guy first.
Well, we know it now.
You know what to do
No,
now.
no.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so sorry, everyone. Especially you, Josh. I completely forgot about the spiral indicating that, like, that means, like, wind for the...
Now, hold on. Did they go over that beforehand with me?
I don't think it tells you, but the other... In the little tutorial area where it is telling you how to pull the switch and show you that it turns on the well, there are those little icons. It just doesn't say specifically, like, this means wind, this means it'll turn on the well. You know what's crazy, though, is that we know, since you did both parts of that without, that it is possible. It's just incredibly tight timing.
Good God. Don't run over the explosion.
Yeah.
Hoppity hippity hop. Jump on hop.
Hip hop and you don't stop. Hip hop and you don't stop. And here we are. That's so funny because he has nowhere to go. Normally they just say help and then run in the opposite direction.
Alright, so now.
Uppies. So now you have a friend. Finally. Yeah.
Wait, jump over that thing now?
Yep. So he's got like a super long jump.
Jump too early.
It was way too early, but it was funny.
I'm gonna have to do this all over again.
Yeah, but now you know.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna have to do it all over again.
I know.
There we go.
That's crazy. I'm pretty sure then that the last time I played this game, I did it the way that you were trying to do it, like the way too difficult way, and just until I got it. Ugh.
That's wild.
Yeah, I know. I said
What?
super long jump, and then he just like falls to the abyss.
I was when you said it was a super long jump, I was expecting it to be longer.
Yeah, that's
But
what she said.
that'll teach me for just jumping and hoping. Okay. Oh.
Ooh, watch yourself. If Abe had not cut his toenails this morning, he would have been dead right now.
Seriously.
What's up, buddy? This guy's name is Elam, which is just mule backwards. Nice. And you got a checkpoint. So now you don't have to do that again. And you get to do a cool little running session with this guy.
You say it's cool, but until I die a billion times.
Bonk. Oh, the running section is later.
Hold on.
Ooh.
Left, four, spirit, rings.
Uppies. You're gonna have to dismount him to use the elevator.
Do I leave him behind?
Sometimes. Sometimes briefly, sometimes a long time.
Oh, he follows me. Okay.
Yeah. You can tell him to wait, like the other Mudokons do. They'll do that too. Sonic and the Secret Rings. Yeah, little known fact, Sonic actually ripped off Oddworld, even though it came out 5 years later. Now you got some crazy ring.
Yeah, but what do I do?
Well,
Do I guess I have to leave him here?
you can, but see see how this guy has the little ring icon,
Yeah.
and then you go over to the right. This is its cheeky way of telling you, like, okay, so there's a ring here. So if you get off, it'll tell you later.
That's what I was saying. I do have to get off.
Yeah. Yep.
I was like, do I have to get off? He was like, well, you might. I'm like, just want to make sure.
You didn't listen to me.
Sorry, what did you say?
What the game will tell you later, I believe. Or in the instruction manuals. When you get the red rings, it gives you like a shockwave when you do your chant.
Oh, okay. So then what I have to do?
Hello. I'm getting one of my 1 second videos. So my 1 second video is going to be a video of me on Twitch getting a 1 second video of you playing Oddworld.
Oh wait, I gotta probably leave without him. I'll be back, I promise.
I'll be back for you.
All right. Oh, I know. I bet I know what I need to do. I can leave him here, right? He'll stay here.
Yeah, if you say wait, he will. Oh, there's a little cliff, so he won't go anywhere.
I was hoping I have to wait for him, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
By this delay, though, it's like killer.
Yeah. Ooh. I don't know.
Okay. Hold on.
Now, yeah. So these passwords that you get are not like the bells, where you'll just automatically do it if you know it. You do have to memorize what they tell you.
Okay. I might have to call the stream soon, though, dude.
No, this is fine.
Get on here.
Oh.
You piece of shit. Do I go up now? Okay.
You can go, I think, either up or down. I want to say down, because that's just the way you came. Wait! My God. Whoa.
Can we go down further? No? Do I play it up here?
No. What happens when you pull that? Did that just... Oh, that just raised the...
Yeah, that just raised the thing.
Try to go down again. I would get some rings in case you need them, and then go down twice on this one.
Let me... Actually, okay.
Yo, 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 yo.
So I think what's frustrating to me... I'm excited.
Jeez.
Alright, we'll try to go down.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Hoi! Oh no, it was too close. You destroyed everything and everyone.
I think I'm going to call it for this.
That's fine. You got a good chunk of the way through it. I'm sad you didn't get to the scrabs, which are my favorite. You saw a couple of them in the silhouette ones. They're like the hook head ones with like the creepy spider legs.
Yeah.
You eventually get to like a temple that's just like filled with those, and there's a bunch of like individual puzzles in all these rooms where it's like you do a puzzle and it lights up a little torch and you have to light up all the torches to get through to the other side. So
Overall, like, my actual like first impressions, I just take out all the context of my rage. It's overall like I'm torn where like I really love I can the world this place built is really cool. Like I really like the visual aesthetic, I like the graphics, I like the world building, the storytelling, like everything about it is really well done.
Yeah.
That's not coming from the nostalgia point, which obviously you are, like from the nostalgia perspective, like you
Right.
are, like it is for you.
for sure.
Where I think this game suffers the most, and I can't 100% blame it on the 90s because there's been a lot of other platformers prior to this that like do similar things. But
Yeah.
I would say its two biggest flaws. One, it asks you to take too many leaps of faith, where you just have to hope that you're going to get insta-killed. And while they do give you infinite lives to kind of, they at least design around it, I still don't think it's very fun. But that's more subjective. The very fun aspect is like, yeah, it's more subjective. I think there's one other point I wanted to make, but like, I think the difficulty in the game ramps up at an unfair level. Like it feels very peaks and valleys. Like the difficulty's all over the place. There's some elements that are like drastically high, and there's others that come crashing down. I understand the game's going to have ebbs and flows, but these feel like so far apart. Like
Yeah.
the difficult spots are so difficult, and the non-difficult spots are laughably easy. There's not really like an in between. So
Yeah.
if anything, I would say the difficulty is totally all messed up. But other than that,
That's
like,
fair. I can see that.
I can't really say the controls are bad because I'm playing on a keyboard. I'm playing on such an unintended, like I'm playing through a mod on a keyboard. So like who knows if the mod is doing anything to the controls that weren't in the original PC release? I don't know. So I can't say the controls are bad. I will say they're a little bit too floaty for my liking, which other games like this have that. Like Out of This World and Shut Into Darkness, that the Eric Chalky games, they're very similar to this. Have you ever heard of those games?
No, I never played either of them. I never heard of them.
You might like check out what's it called? It's called by a bunch of different names. Hold on, let me look
Are you talking about Flashback?
No,
Another World?
Another World. Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that the same game that's just called two different things? One is Flashback and one's Another World?
Well, Flashback's a completely different game. Another World and Out of This World are the
Okay.
same game, just under
Right.
two different names.
Yeah, I got a lot of. I'm not sure which one came out first, but I got a lot of Oddworld feelings when I played Another World for the first time. It's that kind of
Yeah.
like floaty, like, you're doing like the running jump and like, you got to duck just under before the guy shoots you. Like, very similar vibes.
I don't this type of gameplay of like trial and error just is not fun to me. It is reminiscent of 90s and earlier design where like people had more free time in general. Like now we have so much media pulling and attention so many different ways. Like I bet you if I didn't have this wall of games behind me and like this like access to like whatever type of media I want at my fingertips, whether it's movies, music, or otherwise,
Yeah.
this would probably be a much more fun experience for me because it doesn't feel like I'm wasting my time at that point. Because I honestly wonder if, like, because we have so much stuff at our fingertips, we have less patience for things like this, where,
Yeah.
and honestly, like, all my criticisms of it, it broadcasts what you have to do relatively well. Like, it literally has signs that I apparently refuse to read.
Yeah. You're like, I don't have to follow this sign. I can't read. Well, think about you made the Mega Man connection earlier. Like, think about how freaking hard those games are, and it's just like, well, I just gotta learn how to do it. Or like arcade games were so hard back then because it was like we don't have the memory to do like a really long game, so we're gonna do a shorter game, but we're gonna make it like ball-bustingly difficult, and because we want to eat your quarters, because we don't want you to beat the game too fast. It was like that era, like just starting to be the end of that era.
It definitely has tinges of that. I do think, like, I don't know, I don't like games that the purpose of it is to troll you. I don't mind games that make fun of you when you die, like the way, like the insane kill deaths and stuff in this are totally fine with me. Like, that's fun. But it's when it like kind of just like we're really trying to dip over the player, and that's how this kind of feels. It still broadcasts everything pretty well overall, but like, too often you'll be running away from something, or like, we're going to put a mine over here with give you no time to react, just so that way you're going to have to remember it for next time.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I don't think that's fair or fun. With that said, this game doesn't do it very often. I think I can only count like once. And overall, like, it's overall it's pretty fair. I do think yeah, despite all my anger that you saw come out throughout of it, I can really see the only actual like legitimate criticism that isn't like it's just not my cup of tea, it's just the difficulty spikes. Everything else is like it's really well designed, the world is really cool, the controls not sure about, maybe it'd be better on the PS1, maybe it's how I'm playing it. I can't, and even then, I was still able to get some of those tight precision things once I started kind of understanding the delays on the keyboard. So it even with that, like, to me, that's what if the floaty controls are a product of the keyboard, then it's just a testament to how well the game is designed. If that's how the game actually is, then it's just how the game actually is. But, yeah, I'm glad I at least got to experience this, and once again, I'm so sorry I was getting so worked up over it.
That's all right.
It's infuriating.
I know. That's part of the entertainment, honestly. But no, I don't take it personally because you're like getting mad at my favorite game. It's just like I know like it's hard. It was tough. It took me years to be able to do some of this stuff as a kid. It was just trial and error, and like we were saying, like when you're a kid, you have so much time to just dick around and do, literally everything. Like I played around in that first area of Rupture Farms, like just for hours, just in that area, like finding all the little secrets and like messing around, like going to get the grenades and then going all the way back to the beginning of the level and just messing around, like just by doing that, you like get such a sense of like, you start to see like, okay, I'm starting to see where secrets are. I'm starting to see a pattern of like, okay, I'm probably going to have to jump if I run into this thing too fast. So I don't know. You can start to pick up on it a little bit just the more that you play it. And unfortunately, like a game like this, like you said, it's a lot of trial and error. But that's what drew me to it, was just the craziness and the art style. Really, it was the art style more than anything. Like it honestly, I think this game and like the art of it and the kookiness like really developed my like sense of humor and like artistic style as a kid, because after this game came out, I started to like draw all these weird little monster things and like stuff that just doesn't like anatomically make sense, you know, like and the weird like whole I think this game gave me the draw to like the whole nature versus industry thing, and I love how it does it in this. Like all the industry stuff is like super like straight edge lines and razors and like, you know, barbed wire and bombs, and then you come out to like the natural world and stuff's just like overgrowing, and there's like these plants and roots and stuff, and like all the rocks are like completely organic shapes, and it's just a really cool like, and it really made me think, like I said earlier, about like just video games differently, and how like, yeah, this game's about empathy and kindness, and like you're saving your people, and like over farming and like capitalism and stuff, and like literally like they all have something to do with real world events. Like this whole series has like gets into everything from like racism and like desecration of like native lands and stuff, because the creator Lorne Lanning is a very, you know, he's kind of like a modern day hippie type of guy, and I would love to talk to him. He's like probably number one. Ooh, you might want to sorry, I was probably distracting you by talking.
No, it's fine. I'm the one that decided to play. It's my own fault for trying this again.
No, I appreciate you doing things to keep it interesting while we're talking. Yeah, I've listened to a lot of like interviews with Lorne Lanning, and just about the influences that he got for this series is very like wide. A lot of like Buddhist stuff, a lot of like just living in America and the issues of like, you know, greed and capitalism and indentured servitude and, you know, child labor and stuff that we go through.
It's got a lot, like it's really, the themes are very heavy, especially for a game as old as it is.
Right.
So
yeah, and that was
impressive. Like, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I was just gonna say, yeah, like that's one of the things that like you didn't see that too much back in the day.
No, not at all. You still really, I mean, like it's a lot more subtle. This is like, you piece of shit. Trying to jump.
I'm jumping here.
I will say, like, it's the puzzles, while they're not bad, it is a little frustrating. Like, having to do the song every single time.
Yeah.
Is a little frustrating. That's to me, that's a product of its time. That's not like a flaw per se, you know. I think it's 6, 6, 5, 7. Yeah, I think I have it memorized.
Password. Nice.
Do I have to take a running leap?
You have to take a running leap on Elam, because that bat'll kill you if you just do it by yourself. So you have to step away from the thing. Yeah. If you step to the left and have him follow you, he'll take another step. There you go. Nice. Oh, here we go. Here's that like gauntlet scene.
But I need the rings again, don't I?
No. You can actually just run through. I guess you could go back up and blow these up with the rings, but I think the what they want you to do is just run through. Just keep running. Ah.
Like, don't stop.
Yeah, there's going to be a couple of screens like this where
Christ.
yeah, no, you gotta check one here. Just keep running, and it gives you, you know, some time to jump. Nice.
There we go.
Very nice. You're almost at the temple.
We'll see. There's another checkpoint. I don't like that I have to actually get down to use this thing.
Yeah.
West or
Camelot.
rings. I don't know why I'm still playing. I have work in the morning.
I do too. Uh-oh. Honey.
Should I move away from that?
From what?
Is he gonna like attack me?
Who? Elam?
Yeah.
No, he just likes honey.
I don't know.
See? But not bees. Nobody likes bees.
Except for there's one bee right here.
Yeah.
So is he just stuck there for a while?
Yep. Yeah, he's just gonna eat the honey. Oof.
Can't reach that. Okay, let's do I don't like this. I can't. I hit jump, but too late. Alright, I think I'm good.
Alright.
But no, dude, thank you for putting up with me with this. Dealing with my anger, dealing with my unjustified rage.
Unjustified rage.
No, I feel bad because now everyone's gonna, if anyone who watches the VOD of this later is just gonna see me losing my shit.
I don't know if I'd call it that. You're just getting frustrated at a difficult game.
Yeah, not on it. He would, that piece of shit. But yeah, no. This was fun at least to try out. Now I can kind of understand a little bit more about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll ever actually like completely play through this game. It's the same with Dark Souls, where it's like I admire what it's trying to do. It's just I don't enjoy it.
Just not for you.
Let me put it this way: I enjoy this a lot more than Dark Souls. I would rather come back to play this because it's like more platforming challenges than Dark Souls is like Dark Souls. What really broke me was the hallway right up until the gargoyles.
I remember watching you struggle with that, with all those zombies.
It's because it's like I've already proven to you I can get to the gargoyles without even taking any damage.
Right.
Like, it didn't take long for that. Now it just feels like I'm wasting my time because I can't run past them. They swarm you too fast.
Yep.
You can't run past them, so you have to painstakingly go in and take everything out. And then when I finally, I think the thing is of it, at least for like I feel it more with this than I ever have with Dark Souls. Is that people say like Dark Souls, what makes it worth it is that feeling of satisfaction when you beat the boss, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you've struggled as long as you have just to make it through and beat the boss. I don't feel that with Dark Souls at all. I just am kind of like that shouldn't have taken as long as it did.
Really?
yeah, it doesn't feel good. It's not a fun through loop for me, and that's fine.
Huh.
It's not a criticism of the game.
Yeah.
I have to be careful of it though, where it's like, and I didn't feel with this. Like this, I enjoyed significantly more. That's why I'm still like pushing. That's why I kept playing even after we were kind of done.
Yeah.
It's like what ruined Dark Souls for me is that it was a combination of all the hype around it, and then when I played it, like this isn't. It's not that it's hard that bothers me. It's that it doesn't feel like it respects my time. Like I have to do the same shit over and over and over again, and it's just there's no progress. And I only have so much time in a week to game. I want to at least feel some semblance of progress. I want to move more than 2 inches in a 3-hour playthrough. You know what I
Right.
mean?
But wouldn't you say games like Mega Man are like that too, where it's like I got so frustrated with playing Mega Man games because those weren't games that I had as a kid, so I wasn't good at them. So when I played them, I got so mad. I was like, I feel like I'm just doing the same stage over and over and over again and just dying and dying and dying. It's super frustrating.
The difference is, for me at least, Mega Man you can choose the different stages. So if you get fed up of one stage, you can always try another. 2, the stages are significantly shorter, and there's usually a checkpoint midway through.
Yeah.
3, it's the gameplay feedback loop, like the feedback loop of enjoyment I get is a lot more fun for me personally. Like it's just Mega Man. And I say that as someone who doesn't enjoy Mega Man that much. I just enjoy it more than other. Like it's fun. Like I like Mega Man, and I think they're good games. It's just something I don't seek out to play.
Yeah.
With like Dark Souls, it genuinely feels like I'm just like the whole purpose of the game is I want to make the player bash their head into a wall until they can eventually overcome it. And I understand why some people like that level of challenge, but to me, there's a difference between challenge and just not taking your time seriously. Not taking respecting the player's time. Like Celeste is some considered one of the hardest games of all time.
Yeah.
I never once felt like it was disrespecting my time, and I played a lot of it. I beat that game, loved it.
Huh.
But I think what it really comes down to is the gameplay style. Is the gameplay style fun enough for me to endure that level of difficulty? And Dark Souls is kind of like what's here with Abe's Odyssey, where it's a little bit clunkier, a little bit floatier, and you don't necessarily have to be that precise per se, but you have to, because the controls are so floaty and clunky. Clunky isn't a good description for Abe's Odyssey. Dark Souls feels clunky. Like I feel like I'm constantly fighting with the controls. This I was fighting with the keyboard more than anything.
Right.
Like all those times that I was dying, most of it was my fault. Like I wasn't hitting the right buttons, and that's with Dark Souls. I feel like I will be hitting the right buttons, but because everything has so much weight to it, it just feels like, all right, now I can't play the game. There's no wiggle room in how you play that game. You have to play it in a specific way, and that's fine. I don't mind that. I like narrowly focused games like that. It just wasn't my cup of tea. This was
That's
a lot
fair.
more fun for me.
That's good.
Look at that.
Hey. And you got a rocks.
It gave me only one.
You only need one where we're going. I guess. Maybe. I don't remember. I don't know. Yeah, just one. I like how he laughs every time he farts. Like it's just so funny to him.
Do I blow it up? I guess. No. difference there. So something's definitely going to. I'm supposed to do it. I just.
You keep it for later.
I think the last thing I kind of leave with it on is that it's one of those things where it's like I have to watch the hipster in myself, like where it's like I hear a game like, oh, this game is so good, blah blah blah, and then I play it and it's like it doesn't live up to the hype in my mind that was created when everyone else played it.
Yeah.
Which way do I go?
Up to the top. Remember when you got to that screen and there was all those mines?
Yeah, but I forget where that was at.
It's up one more. This is. I don't think you go here yet.
Well, I already.
So go up one, and then to the right.
And then. Oh, to the right. That's where it was.
Yeah.
That killed me.
Oh, that was too close. Yeah, you have to be like on the very first screen. Luckily, you came down here and got this checkpoint though, and you still have your ring.
Exploded.
Yeah.
But no, it's one of those things where it's like I have to. It's same with Dark Souls. Like I want to rip it apart because I'm so tired of talking about how good it is. But realistically, it's not the same with this. You are one of the few people I know that talks about this game. And I honestly like for
Need bees? Doesn't everyone? Oh no.
I'm down. Sorry, but it's like I don't feel that this way about Oddworld, but just like kind of Dark Souls, I feel like I have to rip it apart because everyone talks about it so glowingly, and my experience with it is just not.
It's not for everyone. It's definitely an acquired
but
taste.
See, that's not a good reason to tear something apart just because you want to be a contrarian.
Yeah. Oh, you just made it. You can only take so many bees.
Do I go up?
I think down. I think that long area with the gaps, you're meant to take him over.
I like how I'm like, all right, I gotta go.
But you may, I know you're like, oh, I'm done. Let me just keep going.
Like the play, like the feedback loop is entertaining. I'll give it
Yeah.
that. I'm just gonna hope.
If I don't, yeah, if I remember. Okay, cool.
Okay, so I can. This one is working.
Oh, I was gonna say. I think they can get you from there.
I'm good. No, we keep doing like a bunch of like these long-winded outros, but no, thank you for dealing with my anger with this. Like seriously, like in all honesty, like I did enjoy playing this. Not something I'd probably play again, but not because it's bad. It's just it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Glad I tried it though. I actually want to know what happens at the story and like the world building. I like the fact that there's so much meaning behind everything.
Right.
Really like the message and all that stuff. Like just really overall super fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, I don't like the trolly style, and there's not a lot of troll moments. It feels that way sometimes. Like for
Yeah.
example, with that screen there, I walked on the screen, didn't do a single thing. before I had a chance to kind of take in what the screen was, I died.
Yeah.
It's like if I walk onto a screen and I look at the information that it's presenting to me, and then I do something and die, that's different. But when I don't do anything and I'm just trying to learn what's on the screen beforehand, I don't like that stuff. I don't.
Yeah.
Just not me.
Yeah, that's understandable. Can you, if you quit the game or quit the stream and we remain on the call,
Here, let me stop streaming. You ready?
sure. Just so it can be us. Okay, there's you.
Your camera.
If I turn my camera on now. Oh, but OBS is using my camera, so it might not.
Yeah, OBS. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just do a quick little. Let me just switch over. You may disappear.
I can't see anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
A lot of people showed up though.
Yeah, me too. That was like super. It was super fun. I don't know why the chat's gone on this one anyway. Well, you were gonna be gone, but the last thing I wanted to say. Oh, you can't see me. Only I can see me. Are you watching on the stream?
I will turn on the stream right now.
Okay. Just because I didn't tell you about my tattoo, and this is a perfect time to kind of go into it. So to spoil what happens at the end of the game, not at the end of the game at all. This guy Abe goes through extreme trials. That's what we'll say, and he gets tattoos on his hands that are scars. Let me get up close in the camera.
It is interesting because I can hear you saying, "Let me get up close in the camera," and just now is when you are. Like for me on the stream is when I'm getting.
I'm also going to destroy my microphone. I can't go anywhere with this. Never mind. I'll just do what I can. So he gets these tattoos. I'll just show you the one. It's kind of hard to see. And so, like I said, after everything that happened with me in my life, which you know, and we don't have to go into details, but not for the public, but God. Sorry, I broke my microphone off the thing.
That'll teach you.
My life has taken a difficult turn, I'll just say, and so ever since this game came out, or for the hyper fans watching, the second game in the series, they do redesign his tattoos a little bit and they retcon the design. So once that game came out, and I was like, I saw the design of the tattoo, which actually I can show you a little better. Using the newest version of the game, Oddworld Soulstorm, here's a big version of it. That's much easier to see. I've always thought this symbol was super cool, and for 20 years I've been like, man, that would make a cool tattoo.
Yeah.
And so with everything that I've had going on in my life, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get this as a tattoo. What I will say for the public, I broke my hand a year ago due to self-harm, we'll just say. And so with it being this hand, my left hand, the one that he gets this tattoo on, I was like, well, what if I just got it on my hand too? And what if I also got it as a scar and not as ink? Because his are a scar. So I actually looked up a scarification artist in New Hampshire. Precision Body Arts is it's called. And as extreme as it sounds, I don't know if you can see it on my little screen. I got it actually like permanently on me as a scar. Like he actually cut the design into my hand, which sounds extreme, but it's very dry right now. I'm not supposed to put any. I only got it like 2 weeks ago. I'm not supposed to put anything on it for a couple more days. But this is the first day that I haven't had it wrapped up.
Can you not wash that hand?
It's the soap. Yeah. It's the soap. Dried it out. He gave me a special kind of soap. But I had to wash it every like 4 hours. Wrap it and rewrap it in like saran wrap so that it doesn't scab. And just let it heal on its own. And basically when it's healed, it'll be like it'll just look like a white ink tattoo. And so all the layers of this game and like what it means to me and like wanting this for 20 years and where my life is and how this game is about kindness and empathy. And since I like had this thing where I broke this hand out of like a mental breakdown, I want this tattoo to be like kind of a badge of healing and kind of a reminder to be kinder to myself. You know, this game's about kindness, and so I'll always have this to, you know, what I'm going through. So like it'll be like a mark that's like, I got through this, I can get through it, I will carry on, I can do it, it'll remind me to be kinder to myself. And I got to like get a tattoo from my all-time favorite video game in the same place as the character and have it mean something to that location on my body and have it be a scar, which is what the character got. So it's like all these layers of like, it's accurate to the lore, it's the coolest symbol, it's the something that I've wanted as a tattoo for like 20 years, all the meaning to the game and to my life and to what I'm going through right now. Like it all just kept lining up, and I the more I thought about it, I was like, I have to do this, and I did. So I can send you some like gnarly photos of like when it was happening, but they're very bloody.
You know what? Sorry, I dropped my drink. I was going to say maybe you should post it online, but I don't know if people would want to see it. But
yeah, I haven't shared many of the photos yet. I was going to wait for it to like totally heal up. Once the like moisture comes back and I'm allowed to wash it with like regular soap and stuff, which I think I probably can now because it's closed now.
Yeah.
But yeah, here I'm looking on the stream to see how well you can see it. It's pretty. It's pretty visible.
It's visible. You can tell. I mean, it's a little blurry for me on my screen. It also seems like a crazy delay, so like your lips don't match up at all. So
I'll get it up in the camera just for a quick, just to have it on there. But you won't be able to hear my mic.
Holy shit, that looks cool.
Right? Yeah, it looks so. I couldn't be happier. The guy. I'll plug the artist. His name's Ryan from Precision Body Arts. He worked with me. Like, he was like, dude, like, be picky. Like, if anything isn't right, and there's a couple things that I wanted to tweak on the design and the placement, and he was like, you get one shot at this, so like, you're not gonna hurt my feelings. And I was like, we tweaked little things and made it work for. You even have. So I talked to another artist that's more local that wasn't like in like 7 hours away, and he was like, yeah, I don't know. He does this too for like he's done it for a long time, and he was like, yeah, the hand is hard because it's really thin and hard to work with. And so I asked this other guy who came up a lot in Google searches of like he's the best in the country at it. And he's actually in Germany right now doing like a conference. Like he goes all over the world and like teaches people how to do this. Like it's so cool.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like one of the craziest things I think I've probably ever done. But I thought about it intensely for a very long time, and I couldn't be happier with it. And it just feels right, and it feels like, a good step onto like this journey of healing of mine, and just carrying on. And I hope if anybody's watching this, there's still a couple people. Oh, there's more people in the chat now that we're not playing the game anymore. Anyone who's like watching this, like, it's hard for me to talk to the internet about like, mental health and my own like self-harm struggles and stuff. But I hope that this like helps open that door a little bit for people, and start to accept that and start to talk about this stuff more. And
it's hard to reveal this. I mean, it's frustrating too. Like, you can't go into specifics now because A, it is so deeply personal, and B, there's still stuff happening.
Right.
I think it's one of the many reasons you're one of my favorite people to hang out with is that you don't think of things in the same way that others do, and I mean that as a compliment. Now you're putting me on the screen.
Well, now I'm giving you the chance to talk because I talked
okay.
I talked way too much. So go ahead.
Now I gotta look at it. Thank God I wasn't picking my notes. I just should have. What I was going to say though was, for many years I've known you don't think, you think in a different way than other people. So, and not in a bad way. What I mean by a different way is, a creative aspect. You think more creatively than others do. Like you try to associate a lot of meaning with a lot of things, and so it's been cool for me to see how, I shouldn't say cool, that's not the right thing, because you've gone through a lot of issues, you've gone through a lot to get to where you're at right now, but to see the way you're taking the lemons that life threw at you, and you didn't make lemonade, you made, in the words of Kate Johnson from Portal 2, you make life take the lemons back.
Make life take the lemons back.
I don't. What am I supposed to do with these damn lemons? No, I think the point I'm trying to make, it was a very, like, getting that scar of something that's so deeply personal was a very unique way of dealing with your mental health struggles, and I think it was a good, unique way of dealing with your mental health struggles. It is hard to talk about mental health online and to people you don't know, but I do think it's worth noting that it's like it's okay to not be okay. And
Yeah.
I don't think people realize that. It's frustrating because it's such a cliche, the idea of it's okay to not be okay. But because some people will be like, yeah, no, I understand that. Like, yeah, but just because you understand what it means doesn't mean you understand it. Like, until you kind of go through something, you don't really understand what it means. And this is even speaking from personal experience. Like, it's just from observations I've seen with people. Like, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to need help. It's okay to reach out and do things that are. I don't know how to describe it. Like, you always see people saying, I'm going to do stuff for me now. Like, I'm going to live life for me. Like, I'm doing all this other stuff for other people. I'm going to do stuff for me now. And generally, I find that people who say that most often, who are saying it all the time, like screaming down the line, are the ones who always do stuff for themselves. You don't do that. Like, you don't. Like, you've been telling me that recently, but it's never something where it's like you're not. You don't broadcast it online to get sympathy points or anything. That's I'm projecting. It sounds like bull about the people who put. But I think the point I'm trying to make is I respect the way you're kind of dealing with this, and I really admire how you've been able to work through this. And I know you're still going through stuff, and you're still struggling.
Yeah.
But I want you to know, at least from my perspective, I can see how, like, I admire how you get through this. I don't know what I would do. I don't know how I would get through it, but you're finding ways to get through it, and that's impressive to me. That was a very long-winded way to get to that. I rambled off a lot of different topics.
No, you're good. I did the same thing.
With emotional, Andrew.
I know, me too. I do appreciate that, and yeah, everyone heals through things in their own way, and you just got to find the way that's right for you. That's not, hurting anybody else, and then, there's no formula. It's a lot of, not to say your probably least favorite buzz phrase of the night, but there's a lot of trial and error, and
Maybe that's why I don't like these games. It's too much like life.
It's too much like my real life.
I don't
Constant
need trial and error in
suffering.
my games. I already do that in my life.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, yeah, I just wanted to it's funny that it is the 25th anniversary of this game, because that's not even why now was the time that I chose to get this tattoo. It's just, other anniversaries that it surrounds. It was almost a year to the day that I had broke my hand. So, and then it's funny that I learned like a little bit later, 2 weeks later, that it's the 25th anniversary, and I was like, oh, we should do something for it, and now it was long enough that my tattoo is healed enough that I can show it off and talk about it, which was just, everything just feels like it just lined up perfectly. Obviously, it's not healed. It's still pink, and it's gonna heal into like more of a white scar, like a standard scar, but it's not a bloody mess. So I was able to show it off and talk about it, which I was very happy to do. And somehow we still have viewers and people are listening to us ramble on, but it feels important to talk about, this stuff too. Even though we're just here to play a silly video game, mental health is real and people struggle with it every day, and I commend anyone who has gone through stuff, and I urge anyone who's struggling or feel like they don't have anyone to talk to reach out to somebody that is in your support circle, or I don't know, shoot me a message on Discord if you don't have anyone in your life, but chances are you do. Even if you think you don't, you do. Anyway, I don't want to get too preachy. I'm just getting emotional.
I think a good thing to kind of leave off on that is you were saying how we're just playing a silly game. But, well, it's not a silly game. I was telling you last time when we recorded our episode on Mortal Kombat, which is yet to come out. I was singing to you the praises of the show Bluey, and
Right.
I was watching an episode somewhat recently. It's kind of applicable to this in the sense where just kind of learning to take care of yourself, and like playing games is a good example of that. There's an episode where, and I'm going to keep this description short, Bluey's dad is going off to work and she doesn't want him to go. And the whole joke of the episode is that she's trying everything in her power, like trying to find different games to keep her dad from going to work. And so the episode ends with, or the end of the episode, towards the end of the episode, Bluey's dad goes like, well, I have to go to my work, but make sure you get your work done here too. And she goes, Bluey, for those who've never seen the show Bluey, it's a kid's cartoon. Bluey's a 6-year-old dog, but anyway.
Aren't we all?
So Bluey's like, well, what do you mean? What work do I have to do? And her dad goes, you make the games. You make up games. You play games and make up games. She goes, I do that. She's like, and I forget exactly what the exact quote is, but it's like, you don't realize how important making games is. And making games, and that really stuck with me when I watched it, because when you become an adult, you lose. I think one of the weirdest things when you struggle with mental health is that you forget to make games. You forget to take, you could apply that to a whole bunch of stuff. Taking care of yourself, using games as a way to take care of yourself. But I genuinely kind of feel that like making games is important. That could be you sitting down to play a video game. That could be you waiting at a traffic light and just deciding to, I don't know, make a funny voiceover or something you see off on the side of the road and turning that into a game. Just something to kind of give you that bit of levity when you're having such a tough day or tough week or month or whatnot. So don't forget how important it is to make games or play games.
Yeah, playing in general is just like something that we lose, growing up. Typically, I mean, I'm lucky enough that I'm a very right-brained, creative person. Like you said, I see the world differently, and I'm constantly, thinking in creative ways because one, it's my job, but it's just like who I am. But most people, this society kind of, I don't want to say like beats this out of you, but like it discourages imagination once you hit a certain age, and it becomes like if you're creative or if you do things differently, you're weird, or you become an outcast when it's like something that's celebrated when you're a kid. Like when's the cutoff? Like when you're a little kid and it's just like, oh, they're so imaginative and so creative, and then you get to a certain age and it's just like they don't do things the right way. They're weird. They're like, oh, what a nerd. It's just like, why can't we hold on to that like childlike wonder and that imagination? And I feel like everyone would be just healthier if, well, in general, if you just didn't worry too much about what people's perception of you is. And that's just something that I struggle with quite a bit, that I'm definitely getting better at. But
dude, I mean, you just listened to me for the whole 3 hour stream worrying about how people are going to perceive me for my anger about playing Oddworld. Like, it's a thing now. I mean, it's good to care a little bit, but it's bad to care too much.
Right.
Because you want to care a little bit because we live in a society, we live in a group, a collective of people. So you want to make sure that you care a little bit, just so that way you can live with people and and exist with others.
Right, but the fear of not doing it that way
Yes.
shouldn't stop you. Shouldn't
Exactly.
stifle your life.
And real quick, the actual quote is, "Making up games is more important than you think." And I like that quote a lot. And I don't know, it's not, it's kind of like tangentially applicable to the conversation we're talking about, but it really got in my head and made me think about, like, when we're adults, we forget to make games, and it's kind of like we forget to be creative, and that's kind of like what we're going at with this.
Yeah. Good thing to end on. I'm going to have to switch away from you because with the Discord call, we can't be on the screen at the same time. So any closing remarks, any thoughts on Oddworld or life in general or philosophy or the...
I have no thoughts on life in general. We already kind of got on our soapboxes, and at least I pretended like I knew what I was talking about. Thoughts on Oddworld? Honestly, pretty fun. Like, I know I ranted and raved and got really pissed off and stuff like that, but it is, well, it's a fun enough game that I kept playing even after I said I would stop. A couple flaws here and there, but overall, like, I'm kind of happy I finally got to try it, especially in the 25th anniversary of Oddworld.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I give it a recommendation. I'm not saying that to be nice. Like, you heard me criticize it. Like, if I take out my personal preferences, and now that I know what this game is specifically meant for, I can say it's a good game. Just not my cup of tea, but it is a good game.
Yeah, I can respect that opinion. Well, Josh, I know we're going to be seeing more of you probably on this channel and probably on our YouTube. But for anyone who doesn't know at this point, even though you've been on so many times, where can people stalk you on the internet?
You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at StillLoadingPod on all of them. I do stream over here on Twitch at StillLoadingPod here on Twitch as well. Though I stream every Tuesday and Saturday night, though this Saturday I might not, we'll see. In terms of the podcast, you can find on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, all that good stuff. I've been at it for a number of years. I've just been on a ton of episodes. Most recent episode, it just came out. I did an episode on the original StarCraft game. It just came out today. Today's Monday, so yesterday. It came out yesterday. And if you end up liking my podcast, I do have a Patreon, patreon.com/StillLivingPod, where I just started the Still Bonding series, where for the $5 patrons, you get 2 bonus episodes a month, plus a full-length episode on the James Bond movie, where my friend Erica and I do a deep dive into all the James Bond movies. We just released Dr. No. We're going to be we already recorded From Russia with Love, so that'll be coming out soon. And I guess if you want to pick one episode to try out my show, if you're curious, I would suggest the Final Fantasy Fantasy Draft. It's what happens when you take Final Fantasy and fantasy sports and you cram them together, you get the Final Fantasy Fantasy Draft. It's honestly one of my most popular episodes that have come out, and I'm very proud of how it turned out. So if that interests you, check it out. Still Living Podcast.
Sweet. Well, I'm gonna just behind the scenes switch back to myself. I hope. There we go. Oh, I was trying to have Abe. I'll just put him up here. No, I won't. He's going to fall too. There's also Munch back here. Munch's Odyssey. He gets his own story too. But right now, it's about Abe. My favorite video game of all time is 25 years old. I feel very old. We've talked about it to a very long extent. But I'm very appreciative of everyone who showed up today. I had a lot more people than I thought come and watch Josh die at my favorite video game. And so I'm very grateful for everyone. And yeah, man, I'm out of practice. Seeing everyone here, like getting into chat and getting involved, even though on my layout the chat's empty. I promise people were here when we're talking. Seeing this all like kind of rekindled like a love for live format stuff, which is really what this was all about. Like, you know, the experience point, you know, experience share, which is this whole thing of just like, I want to gush about something to somebody. You know, I would love to have, like Josh, I'd love to have you on and gush about like Kevin Smith movies or like, you know, Ratchet and Clank, just something that like you're super into that like I might not be, and just getting the conversation started. And it was just so much fun, and I really want to continue. So if you like this, then like this on social medias and share, you know, share it with people that you think would like it, or, you know, just drop a follow or whatever. Everything helps and will let me know that people are enjoying this and I'm not just talking into a vacuum. With that, good Lord, it's getting close to midnight. I appreciate everyone. I appreciate you, Josh. I will sign off by saying, be kind to yourself.